So cloudy in here. I can't see anything.
Yarr, we just got a new shipment in from our newest benefactor. His name's the Vape King. Check this out. Smooth.
Oh, that smells delicious too.
Yarr, fruity. Just the way I like it.
Oh yeah, that's how I like it. Hey, let me try some of that vape too.
Here you go. It's from some sort of crazy device.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's good. Oh yeah. I think this is gonna be a real good shipment. Oh yeah.
Yarr. This is gonna be a great partnership. Thank you, Vape King.
Welcome back to Sanity Damage, a tabletop role-playing game actual play live show. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nathan, and I am joined tonight by Cody.
Jack Rackman, ready to get my land legs back.
Pippin.
Moriarty here. You know what? I actually just had something and forgot it.
Ellen.
How am I supposed to follow that?
Y'all need to get your land legs back.
Celine the Star Child. I'm going to ask a birdman dad murderer about a boat.
And Alex.
Clacker Volkson, smoke free for 1 minute and counting.
The Sanity Damage podcast is not sponsored by any big vape companies. Just the
But we could be. We could be.
We could be.
Sadly,
I
we are
take
not.
endorsements in vapes if you guys want to send them to me, vape companies.
Join us on episode 71 of our first campaign, To Whom the Sea Belongs. A couple weeks ago in real life, as well as a couple weeks ago in game, because of the kind of time lapse you've had on the seas, you explored the debtor's penance, did a lot of drugs, kept the prisoners in line, started working on nursing Hudson back to health, and finally arrived in Yurikanoa, the capital of Kelwaruma. So that is where we're gonna pick back up. But first, I've got a couple words from our sponsors. So we are brought to you through partnership with Comic Book Yeti's Cryptid Creator Corner, which is an award-winning comics interview podcast hosted by Jimmy Gasparo and Byron O'Neill. Dropping every Tuesday and Friday, you can find the Cryptid Creator Corner wherever you download your podcasts. Tune in for chats with some of the biggest names in indie comics and beyond. So not exactly TTRPG related, but I love comics. I bet a lot of you do too. So I'm really excited for this connection. Go be sure to check them out and give them some stars, some ratings. Also, a word on Sanity Damage merch. Sanity is coming to the real world soon. What better way to watch this stream than with a cup of your favorite in-brand Sanity, or in-world brand of Sanity. Tune in this Sunday, the 10th, for a tea tasting with our very own Clacker Volkson. That'll be 7 p.m. Eastern this Sunday. All right, all of that admin out of the way. You are rolling into the port of Kelwaruma, or the port of Yurikanoa, the capital of Kelwaruma. It is mid-afternoon. There's a large assortment of pier sizes. There's like those large piers that go way out for like the bigger boats. That's probably what you're going to need to use given the heft of the debtor's penance. There are smaller ones for like sailboats and day trip fishing boats, that kind of stuff. So I imagine you just roll in and dock at one of the bigger ones, right?
Yeah, we gotta get this.
I
big
was
ship
waiting for the captain to answer.
I mean, it sounds about right to me. I don't have any preference.
As long as
Sure.
they're not like getting ready to shoot at us for being on the debtor's penance or anything.
Oh,
I think
no.
It's cool.
Would they dare to shoot at the debtor's penance is the question.
Right. Yeah, as you approach, you would all see Yurikanoa is a wide and shallow city, meaning like it stretches for tens of miles along the coastline, but isn't more than a mile or two deep from coast to the inland stretches of the residential neighborhoods. It's like Malibu. It's long, not deep. Most.
Sorry.
You good?
No, I heard long, not deep, and yeah, sorry.
Okay, well, yeah, fun fact about Malibu. It's 21 miles long and no more than a mile and a half deep at any point.
Weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's a coastal city, and that's just by nature of having coastline. Yurikanoa is the same way. Lots of beachfront properties. Most of the buildings are mud brick with palm frond thatched roofs. Most are only a single floor because that's not good for like tall buildings, but there are some taller buildings that are built into the sides of natural hills or are mud brick for the first couple floors and then like wooden structures for the second or third floor. As you dock, you would see at least along the docks and along the shorefront, you would see that the people of Yurikanoa represent a wide cultural mix, which is to be expected with any port city. It just at a glance, it looks like humans and halflings are the most represented, but you can see most species here. You spot people who likely hail from every major international power in the markets, from West Danica to Taiyang even, and from Masara to Arohav. Those of Kelwaruman ethnicity generally have a darker range of skin and hair, and many, but certainly not everyone, has some kind of tattoo, like the geometric Polynesian style. As you roll up and begin docking, a deckhand or a dockhand comes up and starts helping your crew lower anchor and tie some ropes, lower a gangplank, and start unloading some cargo. And he'll look up and he'll introduce himself. He'll say, welcome to Yurikanoa. My name is Kahaya. I'm happy to help you with anything you need to know. Just let me know. I'll point you in the right direction.
Oh, hey there. This is our first time here, so we're just getting acquainted.
Excellent. Well, yes, I mean, Yurikanoa has basically anything that you might want to experience. Our markets are great. We've got a lot of trade, given our proximity. We've got a lot of trade from Taiyang, from West Danica. Luckily, no major conflict right now between the two. We've kept the militaries away, kept the navies away. My husband runs the inn and tavern known as the Broken Boat. I'd highly recommend you stay there, obviously because it's family, but also because it's a great place, and I think you'd enjoy it. Especially, it looks like you're, and he gestures to the enormous boat, to the debtor's penance. Looks like you're accustomed to the fine things in life. So the Broken Boat is, it's not a palace, but it's a nice place. It's a good establishment.
Is there any, excuse me, I've been, just so long at sea. Is there any local sporting or goods or, cuisine that we should try while we're staying here in Yurikanoa?
One of our specialties, yes. The Broken Boat has some, although my husband Andrew, he and I will be the first to admit it's our dish is not the best. We're still perfecting our own recipe, but different tea houses throughout the region. Tea is very important here. I'd also recommend our egg corn stew. That's quite lovely.
Egg corn stew. See, you eat your egg corns.
We boil them, then we mash them, then we put them in a stew.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Sounds fascinating.
Celine is just very, very staring at this guy like he's talking about like taking money out of your wallet and just eating it.
No, there,
I mean,
Celine.
isn't that how
He
money
said
works?
egg corn, not acorn. You're talking about acorn tops. They're talking
Oh
about
no,
acorns.
not acorns. Eggcorns. Yes, right.
Aren't acorns poisonous?
Oh, I don't.
Sleep shrugs.
They're very
Sleep
bitter.
shrugs. I'm like, what's my
I
medicine?
don't think you're supposed to eat acorns.
Yeah, you're not. They're quite valuable.
Do you have a magic item shop? We just recently came into some wealth.
We do.
Speaking about our wealth,
How much for the city? How much to buy it? No.
This town,
Well-
how much?
The city is not for sale, but we do have magic item shops. We also have. I have a friend of a friend who is a skilled tattoo artist. He gestures to his own tattoos, and he says, she even is willing for the right price to do magical tattoos.
Yes.
Yes.
That is so badass.
You're.
Let's go. I'm gonna start
Let's go get
sketching
magic
tattoo
tattoos.
designs.
Thinking about how are we all just gonna go get a magic tattoo together?
I think it would be a good
Magic
team
tattoos.
bonding experience if we all just got matching like face tattoos.
No, I'm not
What
getting
if-
that face tattoo.
What if we all got tattoos of matches? Then they would be matching tattoos.
Kahaya shakes his head. He's like, no. Matching tattoos, not a thing here. Each
if-
tattoo tells the story of your life. Copying someone else's tattoo is saying that their life is exactly the same as yours, and that's just not true for anyone.
What if we ask them to tell the same moment from us walking from the boat to the tattoo shop?
Kahaya just sighs and shakes his head. He's like, you know what? You do what you want to do. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it would be the same moment.
All
in
right,
life.
wise guy. If there's a motif, if there's a motif in your life that you all share, if there's a theme that brought you together, then you can work something out. But there needs to be some expression of how you are unique. Anyway,
Alright,
the
you'll-
magical tattoos are quite nice. He gestures to the wave pattern along his side. It's like, this allows me to breathe underwater a little bit each day. It's great for swimming, for fishing.
So are we
Nice.
all thinking your tattoos then?
No. I
What?
say no. I say we each get a tattoo of a different bone for Zachariah.
I actually never met this Zachariah. I was thinking of getting like an anchor, and then like it says
Give an acorn.
anchor, and it says something like not meant to sink or don't sink, something like that.
I would have figured you're more for a dolphin person for some reason.
Oh, I
You're
could
a
get a little
dolphin that
dolphin on
says
my ankle.
bloodlust.
Speaking of boats, we should probably have them dock our other ship and get it worked on while we're here.
Yar, yar. I step forward and I say, I am Commodore Rackman. The other ship will be pulling in behind us. We're towing it. And it needs work.
It certainly does. It's not riding very well. It's missing a mast. Or rather, is that mast
no.
strapped to it and it's still... yeah, my bad.
It is.
Well,
Is it
that
time?
mast is an important member of our crew.
Yes, we can get it repaired. Both
Excellent.
of them docked together, both ships together, is going to be 4 gold pieces per day. You can settle up when you leave. I'm not worried about how long you stay, but just be aware
Pretty
that's the
fair
rate.
rate.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Any sights to see while we're on the island as tourists?
Well, I mean, looks to me that you're all kind of up for some adventure. Both of your ships are well armed. I imagine you're not just the average sightseer.
No, I mean you can
a
see,
little of both.
and you seem like you're a canoer your way around here.
Wow. If I had a gold piece for every time I've heard that one.
Well, then I
One
would have a
gold
1
piece.
gold piece at the moment. If I had it.
Kahaya looks at Moriarty and then looks pointedly past Moriarty to Clacker. or to Jack rather. Jack is the one who asked the question first. And he says, yeah, so sightseeing of the more adventurous bent, of course, is the Lake of Sankuriang. You know, it's quite famous. Everyone talks about it. But I don't always recommend that people go there. It's rather dangerous. I don't like going there myself. No disrespect against people who think that they're up for it, but I think the place is haunted. I have inland friends who hunt and collect food from the forest, and they have not had good experiences there. In terms of more safe sightseeing, then the great cliffs of Kaluruma, they are on the world map or on the region map. They are about a day's travel up to a smaller town that's inland. This town overlooks the Great Cliffs. They're quite tall, they're pure white, very beautiful. Great during the day, great at sunset, just a very picturesque location.
I do think we'll need to go to that lake. I think you're
I
right.
mean, I actually only travel to places when I'm, you know, being a tourist that are haunted is my preference. So that lake sounds lovely. Are there any local legends about it? Is it just haunted? Like, what happened there?
Oh, all kinds of horrible things happened there. I'm not... you know, I've got to tend to the other ships. If you go to the Broken Boat, I'll catch up with you after my shift and we can talk about it more. I'm sure my husband would be willing to share his take as well.
Yes, and you said your husband was named Andrew?
Yes, correct.
Okay, well, we'll buy you a pint later.
All right, I look forward to it, and we'll tell many tales at that time. And then, yeah, he hurries away to tend to a couple fishing boats that are coming in with their nets full.
Yarr. Well, where to first then?
Tattoos.
I mean, he had to leave. I was going to ask him about the giant, you know, log on the other side of the coast. From the cliffs.
That is a good question. I thought that was just one of those things on a map. Like
Oh,
the
yeah,
seesaw.
Yeah, I thought that was. I don't think that's
the totem of Tagal token.
Oh, it's moving.
yeah.
I knew what it was. I was just being about...
Wow.
Pippin was just being Pippin.
So
I mean,
I
but it
do
was
think-
like a city-sized log. That's all I gotta say.
Sure.
I do think we have one important matter of business.
It's tattoos.
it's these ragamuffins that we brought on board that we kept alive
These
from Thousand Foot
ragamuffins.
Tom's crew. I think we promised to just let them go once we got here.
I
But
do think that was something we said.
Yes,
That they surrender, we don't murder them.
I
feel
said
like-
that because we wanted them to work. But now that we're here, I mean, I don't really feel bad about double-crossing them. Should we send them to the brig?
I mean, technically, that wouldn't have been murdering them if we just lock them away now on this island.
Right. I mean, we could go get the local authorities. I'm sure there's quite possibly bounties on these people's heads, even.
What about that scientist? Should we just let him, you know, go and experiment?
Yeah, he's really expensive. I don't know if we can afford him.
Right, but should we allow him to walk freely? I mean, he did build a blood cannon.
It was under duress. I'd build a blood cannon if I had to.
I'd build a blood cannon if I knew how to. You know, but with his notes, maybe I can.
Try to make like a potato cannon instead.
I know somebody that would buy that.
I don't see this on my character sheet. Did we distribute the monies that we found?
I don't think we did.
I don't think we did because I don't have it on my character sheet. I just need to know how much tattoos I can get.
We all
Right.
know
Let me...
tattoos, that's for dang sure.
I mean, I have 47 acorn tops. Is it like a bartering society? Do you think I could trade my drugs for tattoos?
I mean, bartering, not really, but first selling your drugs and then using that revenue, like, absolutely. It's typical trade in that regard.
Guys, should we become drug dealers?
I don't really have any preference. I don't care about drugs.
Can you get some seaweed?
That's the only drug I really care about.
I do think I know of a tattoo that I would like.
Is it Pop Boy?
No, I was actually
Is it?
talking about one of the magic tattoos. I think I know one that I would.
Is it that one that I'm thinking of that you've had in a different fucking existence?
I think I know that man that you're talking about. He did have 2 tattoos.
Oh,
That's what they're called, tattoos.
wow.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's the
So it was a
podcast tonight,
tattoo.
y'all. Thanks for joining us.
But it is the damaged one.
I'm sorry, guys. I am not seeing how much gold I gave you all either.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, that it's possible that last time I was like, yeah, you find a bunch of gold and we'll settle it up later.
Yeah, I think that's what
Um,
happened, and then we forgot to settle up.
I could have swore you gave us a number, but
No, you gave me a drug number.
Yeah, I gave you a drug number and there was a lot of gold. Yeah, I don't think I did distribute it. So let me think for a minute.
We got
Wow.
40,000 gold pieces a person.
Ooh,
I
that's
know.
enough to retire. Can we buy another timeshare?
How much is the town again?
Can I buy the town as a timeshare?
A reminder, I'm gonna
Challenge.
go ahead. The number I give you is for each of you, so it's already split up.
Okay.
And remember that the first mate and crew each get their cut as well. So Nelton is gonna get the same value that you guys do. Savannah is gonna get a smaller cut, and each of the crew under Savannah are gonna get a small cut as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that sounds fair.
That sounds
That
only
was the
fair.
agreement.
That was the agreement, yeah. Sorry, quick calculations. I think you each, and by you each I mean the 4 of you plus Nelton, get 13,000 gold pieces.
13,000 gold.
What?
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 See, I was like, maybe
Fuck
we could get it, 'cause
acorn
I have a lot
tops.
of money in my inventory, and then, but it was no 13,000 gold.
I was like, guys, we
13,000?
just plundered the boat of the richest man.
Yeah.
So how much is the town?
Yeah.
The town is not for sale.
What about the
Okay,
town
I just-
share?
All right, just hear us out, though. Let us meet the elders of this village, and we could talk it out. You know, everything's for sale.
Right.
Except for the town.
No. We just let us barter with it. Between gold and cannons, I'm sure we can come up with a number.
What if we just buy all the beachfront property and then raise the rent? I don't know what came over me for a second. Capitalism.
Immediately, all of us at the same time.
Yeah, I'll also say you know that the amount that you plundered from the boat is only a fraction of Thousand Tooth Tom's liquid, like, wealth.
Sure, he's got a huge account back at Gringotts.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, I'm just doing the quick calculation of like how much 13,000 gold is in real world money.
Yes.
According to,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a D&D to real world conversion.
Well, gold is worth so much, right? I mean,
Right,
and a
right.
coin weighs.
I don't know what kind of calculations you're doing.
If we were going by the price of gold, then you know that's probably a lot of gold. Wait, gold's
be honest with
where's the
you.
load?
I had visualized a lot of gold, But this is a lot more than I visualized. This is probably the most gold I've ever seen in my life. I don't know about the rest.
All that to say, tattoos are affordable.
Yeah, we're getting a full sleeve.
I don't know. I've suddenly become a miser.
So 1 gold piece right now is about $490 US.
What?
Yeah.
That's
like-
what?
Yeah.
Per gold?
That's
I make that.
Yeah, per gold piece.
6.37 million.
So at 490, let's just round it out to 500 from easy math.
Damn. It's
And
not
so
as much
we
as
just-
I had thought in real world terms, but I feel like if I had 13,000 gold coins, I could take it to a cash for gold for more than
Oh
that.
my god. They give you back gold.
Ah! Curses!
You did, yeah, so it's about 490 per gold piece. That's what it's like, probably around 6 million.
We can calculate gold to real money anytime.
6.5, somewhere in there. 6.5.
Yep. Enough gold for full body tattoos for all of you.
That's a little excessive, I feel.
I don't know.
Alright, let's head out. I
Alright.
want to see what they can do.
Yeah, if you catch Kahaya's attention again briefly, he'll give you directions to the tattoo parlor he was talking about. So many of the roads are cobbled. Some of them are just hard-packed dirt. Some of them are somewhere kind of in the middle, like cobbles holding the dirt in place. So you make your way, up the kind of main streets through one of the markets into a, kind of a wide alley that has a couple storefronts along it, one of which is the tattoo parlor, and the tattoo artist is a very elderly human woman who wears really beautiful clothing, and also has it's harder to see, but she has a tattoo along the left half of her face, and it goes down her neck. It looks like it goes down her left arm as well. She beckons for all of you to come in. What can I do for the four of you?
Celine takes off her hat and bows deeply, and she says, Madam Artist, how much for just my full leg?
She's interested in selling it. That's why she's asking.
Yes.
Wow.
She looks at it. She's like, we talking normal black ink? We talking the special variety of ink?
I would love your most specialist variety of ink. Just really go to town.
Right. And tell me what kind of design, what meaning does this have to you? What moments of your life are you trying to portray?
I honestly haven't gotten that far. I heard tattoo and I said yes. Yes to that.
Fucking tourists.
How dare you?
She shakes her head and she's like,
Celine?
all right. Well, leg, that symbolizes forward transition and progress. Is there, there's been a lot of change in your life lately?
Yeah, actually, I kind of met up with these guys. I was,
Hello.
back in my forest for a long time, decade or so, and yeah. So this is kind of new. I've never really been a traveler before,
I see. Seeing the world, that's great. So, do you know what symbol you want? Maybe ocean waves, or do you have something else in mind?
Well, and I'll take out one of my rolled up scrolls and I'll be like, well, I really like studying constellations. And
Okay.
I pull out some of my star maps. And maybe something with the stars. I'm really a big fan. Just huge fan of stars. One would say
Alright.
really where I divine all my power from, if you know what I mean. That'd be silly. You don't know what I mean.
I don't, but that's okay. You'll draw some power from this too. Go ahead and
Oh.
hop on that table over there, and I'll get my supplies ready.
Okay.
Now,
Does it ha-
my most specialist of inks, like, how much are we talking here? Like, the payment kind of determines how special I'm willing to go.
I mean, how do you typically what would 500 gold coins get me?
I could probably let you fly a few minutes a day for 500, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna actually have to think about this, Nathan. Dang.
What about the rest of you?
And then she like pulls the curtain back and pokes her head in.
Hey, you doing okay there? You need some more salt scrub for your fresh ink?
Someone calls something back to her, and she's like, all right, and drops the curtain back.
Sorry, got a busy day. What are the rest of you thinking? Looks like you're already tattooed.
She points to Jack.
What kind of ink do they have there for that? Is that a some kind of lightning symbol?
It's a scar actually, but I don't know. It's a long story, but I got struck by a magic lightning bolt. Let's put it that way.
Ah, all right. Well,
Yarr,
that'll do
glad
it.
you got it. A lot of people don't fucking accept that.
No, I understand. I mean, what? Yeah, things happen. I've seen weirder things.
I mean, but have you though? He used to be a normal man, and now he's kind of part fish man.
Yarr,
By
but she
getting
didn't
struck
know me
by
then,
lightning.
so the
Well,
transition isn't as jarring.
I was just pointing out how strange it actually was. It might be the strangest thing she saw.
Maybe. I don't know. I was just looking through your list here.
I don't know. I've seen pretty strange things. I've seen people with no judgment, you understand, but I've seen people with like goopy green skin and lots of arms. Seen people with like kind of amphibious, like froggy, like purple skin with like looks like there was an octopus on their face. Seen some weird things. Okay.
Now, wait, where did you see the octopus face person at?
Oh, they were at the dock just a couple days ago.
Really? Did you see him talking with anybody in particular?
Trying to remember. I think they just talked with the dockhand, Kahaya, and he pointed them inland. I don't know if he was pointing to the city or if he was pointing into to hills and jungle.
Well, thank you for your help there.
You're welcome. Now you understand I'm not an information broker. You want some ink, I can do that.
I'll get a tattoo then. I'm just debating on
gonna get?
which one. You know, I think Moriarty's gonna get a Blood Fury tattoo. Blood Fury.
Blood Fury?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a specific design?
It-
I'm not super familiar with tattoo designs, so.
It is a.
We're looking at the D&D tattoo list.
Oh.
Is that not the proper list?
Yeah, is that not what we should be looking at?
Nah, I didn't know there was already an official list. I knew there was some homebrew stuff, but
Do you have
It's
a
from
list of your
Taco.
own? Can I make up a magic tattoo right now?
yeah,
Badassery?
that's
a magic tattoo of badassery. That's something I can do.
Actually, Nathan, I thought of
Yeah.
it. Because this is something
Okay.
I asked Pippin on the side to work for me. Is there any sort of tattoo that could, when I cast spells, increase the range of me casting them, if that makes sense?
That does make sense. I think we can work with that.
Okay. What I'm
Let me
basing
come back
this-
to that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
check Blood Fury tattoo real quick, and I'll also let you know like what I had in mind was
Okay.
a once per day spell.
Oh.
Blood
Um,
Fury tattoo is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It
10
is
charges.
a legendary tattoo. It's gonna cost you about 10,000 gold.
You can expend deal extra.
That's not
damage.
even its price tag in the the rest of the D&D rooms.
Inflation.
Nathan, do you want me to send you the list of D&D tattoos?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Um,
in Discord.
All right.
I saw a man once do some pretty crazy stuff with that blood. Fury
It might be
tattoo.
actually. I don't know.
Yeah, when you hit a creature, you can expend a charge to deal extra damage, and you regain health. Okay. And when someone damages you, you can expend a charge and use your reaction. I mean, you're still limited on reactions, so.
Oh, I know that. That
Yeah. Yeah, I think I can do that, but I don't have all the supplies at the moment, so I need someone to go into the jungle and get me some of the relevant supplies. But if you want to table that idea, we can see about something at a later date.
Alrighty, I could work on that. And what perchance supplies do you think you need? If it's something hard to get, maybe if we find it, can take, barter that item for a cheaper price on my tattoo. Unless it's all the same price for whatever tattoo, in which case then I'll still just get it for you if I can.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's hard to find it, so if you yourself were to go into the jungle and find it and bring it back to me, I discount it for sure. I could probably do it for 20,000 plus bringing the supplies.
Oh, alright. Well, I'll have to see about that then. Damn, I don't think I'm gonna be able to borrow that much money.
What was the total we got? Like 13,000 gold?
Yeah, we got 13,000.
Yeah.
But that is a powerful tattoo.
I do agree that, you are limited by reactions, and Moriarty, of all people, uses his reactions to an insane amount, so,
Right.
I could understand.
I was just thinking those moments when you're critting, it's just gonna be one of those things you just gotta toss in there,
Right. Yeah, so I'm definitely prepared for any of you to pay to have a spell that you can use once per day by activating your tattoos. So when she was like 500 for being able to fly a few minutes, that's for casting fly on yourself once per day.
Oh.
Mm.
So what if it's like a higher level spell, does the cost then obviously go up?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll go down for lower ones too. Like my magical tattoos, the smallest one I can do, it's going to cost you 150 to 200 based on the spell.
And your
Based on the
strongest.
effect you want. Strongest I can give you is probably going to be. I mean, there's the ones like the Blood Fury, like this gentleman here was asking for. But aside from that, probably 10,000 for the more expensive ones. They
No,
scale
I
up, you
feel
understand.
this
It's not a straight rate.
So for say 600 gold, what level of spell?
Third to fourth, depending on what spell you
Third to
want.
fourth? Okay. And it can be any class?
Yep.
Could she do like a 9th level spell, or what's her limit?
Yeah, can I do
go up
wish?
to- If I could tattoo wish. No, highest I can get up to is occasionally a 7th, depending on what it is.
Okay.
That's a lot of spells to pick from, lady.
I know,
Lot
I
of
know.
spells. Okay.
Pick your favorites. I'll take this chisel and I'll pound some ink into your flesh, and you'll need to use a salt scrub for a few days, keep it disinfected.
That's a... do we have time for that?
I don't know. Let me look at the spell lists.
I know there's so many spells.
There's so many spells, Nathan.
That is a good point. Like, if you want to heal properly, if you're like really concerned about the integrity of the design, or if you're really concerned about the spell never malfunctioning, you'd need a couple days of like letting it just sit. And if you don't want that kind of time, she's obviously well established. Her parlor is relatively large, clearly prosperous. And so if you were to do this on the returning end of the adventure, of the Sankuriang like arc, then you'd have time on the boat, presumably, to rest up while you're going to your next destination.
That's true. That will give us, maybe some time to think about it.
Yeah, and it would give time
Yeah.
Moriarty to find some more treasure.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still just more shocked by the price differences between worlds at the moment.
What is it
Legendary
normally?
tattoo.
The one is about 3,000 normally.
Wow.
There is a tattoo that's like a magic resistance to like a type of damage.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
was
about
thinking
like
it was gonna be.
24,000. You can find them in
Gotcha.
the the Tasha's cauldron. and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. I've read through all the subclasses. I forgot that there was tattoo stuff in Tasha's, so I'll have to go back and reread that. Yeah, if you guys do it on the return, then I'll have those options like fully available as well. I'll read through them between now and then.
Okay, cool.
Good to know.
I could solve my sending problem though. Things to
Yeah.
think about.
That's true.
Well, I mean,
That
we could
is
just get teleport.
not the worst idea.
That's not
I
the
can
worst
do
idea.
sending. For sure I can do sending.
But then I
You
could do something
teleport.
fun, like Melsemanite my new meteors.
That is a good spell.
Yeah, I'm looking at wizard spells.
Should
Okay,
we all
well-
take silvery barbs?
Can we all get matching silvery barb lower back tattoos
Can we all get barbed wire silvery barb tattoos?
on our
On
not
our
tramp
bar- on
stamp
our
area, on our
biceps?
empowered women area?
Now, I don't really approve of matching tattoos. You understand? I think that
Grr.
each person should tell their kind of unique story. But if there's like a moment where you all first met that you feel is really important, and I can work in some kind of motif throughout each of your individual designs.
Well, all things to think about. Thank you so much. Do you have like a cod? So we can, we're gonna go and adventure in the jungle and then come back and get our tattoos. Do we need to
A
book an
cod.
appointment? Do I need to put down a deposit?
I mean, you can certainly put down a deposit. I will not turn that away.
I'll give her 100 gold deposit.
Consider yourself deposited. I appreciate this. It definitely will make appointments no issue at all once you come back and you're ready for this.
Okay.
So then, thank you for your time. We have to go see a man about a tentacle monster face person.
Oh, like the ones I saw at the dock.
Like the ones you saw at dock.
All right. Well, best of luck. And I assume you leave from there?
Yeah.
So guys, I think that means the mind flayers are here. We probably should head towards the lake then. What do you guys think?
Probably. Do we want to stop and refill any potions, things like that? Go to the magic shop, maybe. Where's Nelton? Is Nelton with us?
Yeah, Knowlton's with you.
Oh, cool. I was just checking to make sure he wasn't with Savannah.
Sure. Yeah, he's with you. Savannah and Smalley and Carrington, Daphne and Drake are making sure that all of the other crew members, the consensus was just turn them loose and be sure they don't come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Including the scientist, Dr. Suliakov.
Here's the thing: is I have a feeling in another campaign he might be a minor boss, but not this one. So yeah,
What's that supposed to mean?
means that he might be doing weird experimentation, and that's
I
just
mean,
the
he's
vibe
been
I
a
got.
prisoner for, I don't know. I think that he hasn't done anything wrong to us.
You're right. You're right. Live and let live.
All right, yeah. So the rest of the crew, like the original Stormbreaker crew, is just managing the dogs, being sure that they're all on their way and gone. And we can retcon this, but if you wanted to establish the broken boat as like a meeting point, that's the inn and tavern that Andrew runs, then you can easily do that.
Should we also assign Savannah to start gathering a new crew?
Yarg.
Yeah, she'd be happy to do that.
Okay. Savannah, I trust you implicitly. Why don't you start recruiting a new crew? You're really good at inspiring and motivating the crew.
Well, happy to, no trouble at all.
And I tip my hat and I wink.
She nods. Yeah, so that, again, timeline-wise, that happened earlier. Then you went and did your whole tattoo conversation. You are now done with your tattoo conversation. It's getting on in hours, like it's close to dinner time. The sun is setting, but it's not quite like down. Again, it's late summer, so the days are still long. You've got a little time if you want to poke around the marketplace. Otherwise, we can go ahead and transition to the tavern.
I wouldn't mind going to like a potion or a magic item shop. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's quick kind of inventory of what everyone is doing. Nelton's probably just going to tag along with probably one of the people who's known the longest. Jack, Moriarty, Clacker, anything in particular you guys want to do?
Well, there aren't any specific magic items I'm looking for, but if that's where we're going, I'd probably see if they have anything fun or anything notable.
Okay.
Yeah, probably magic items as well. I mean, I know they mentioned tea earlier. I could stop and have some tea somewhere too.
Yeah, we can swing by the tea place after we're done
Yeah.
with magic items.
You know, Clacker, you would actually know. Yurikanoa has a Tea and Honey Quarterly satellite publication facility.
Oh. Oh yeah, I definitely need to go there then. Gotta check in. Especially after that last issue I saw. My nemesis on the cover.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Yeah,
And
they
all of
say
his
they get a
8
lot of
abs.
trade.
That's right, the 8 abs.
All right. Well, yeah. So the Tea and Honey Quarterly headquarters is in one of the bazaars or like the marketplaces, and there's a couple different. There's like consumable magic items that are for sale at a couple different like pushcart market or merchants. Nothing super fancy, but like common potions of healing, spell scrolls that do like cantrips, that kind of stuff. Like cool, but nothing remarkable.
Is there like an oddities shop?
Yeah. So there's all of these like market stalls that have the more common stuff, and then across the street from Tea and Honey Quarterly, maybe 50-60 feet away, through like kind of the bazaar, all of the different market stalls, there's an oddity shop that has more like uncommon magic items and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Celine kind of just I think she knows where like the weird people are in these kind of towns, so she just kind of gravitates towards like a magnetic pull towards the oddity shop.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. This place seems a little strange.
Oh, I love it in here. It's so, I don't know, do you just feel the vibrations? There's such good energy coming from the shop. Let's go.
A little strange, you say? And as
That was a little bit strange.
as you approach the oddity shop, a hunched over dwarven man with a beard that would certainly be longer than he is tall if he hadn't wrapped it around himself several times, opens the door and beckons, come see everything that I have to offer.
Yes. Hello. We're from out of town. We're just visiting. Do you have anything special?
Everything special, dear. What do you want?
I don't know, like a little trinket or souvenir, maybe magical in nature.
Well, trinkets and souvenirs, that's kind of my stuff's a little packs more of a punch than that.
Oh, go on.
Well, you want something that literally packs a punch?
Yes.
I've got brass knuckles. They're magical. They're pretty nice. You want something else? I've got, I don't know, a metaphorical punch, I guess. A wand of magic missile.
Mm-hmm. How much for the wand?
The wand, and he like his eyes kind of roll back, so it's just the whites of his eyes under these like bushy white eyebrows.
Oh, I love him.
And then his eyes like pop down with like kind of a bouncing motion. And he's like, the wand of magic missiles, it's gonna be 800.
800 for a wand.
Yes.
That feels
Them's the prices. Take him or leave him.
feels a bit steep, doesn't it?
All
Boy?
right, leave him.
Fine, I will. Maybe I don't like you as much as I thought I did.
Well, good riddance to you too.
Hey!
You know, I kind of like this man. Just something about him.
This is a roller coaster.
I'm sorry, an uncommon magic item for 800? You crazy, Nathan. Nathan!
That's not my name. My name's Cranky.
Cranky or
Cranky.
Frankie?
Cranky.
Come on, Cranky.
Come on.
Take it to the fridge.
Frankie's a human name.
All right. Well, we're not that out of town, all right? We're not complete morons.
All right, well then don't waste either of our time. Just move on.
All right. Out of curiosity now, what's the most expensive thing that you have?
I've got a staff, and he wiggles his bushy eyebrows. A
I don't
staff.
see anybody else in here.
All right, wise guy. Of meteor summoning.
What? How much?
400,000.
All right, that's pretty pricey.
It summons meteors.
Are you aware that there is a mind flayer problem?
Sure am. That's why I'm asking so much for it.
You
Gotta be
you
prepared
asshole!
for the
The
end
world is
times.
dying.
That's why I'm prepared for the end times.
Well, I'd better hear about it in the goddamn news.
Now,
Kelruma saved by weird man with staff that summons meteors.
question. Do you have an item that if I hit somebody with, they just automatically get knocked out?
Or their head comes off.
No, just
Those are two
let
very
me
different
cook
things.
here now. I'm just asking questions.
Automatically knocked out. I'm not really sure about that, but I have these they're like miniature boxing gloves. You can put them on the tips of arrows to do non-lethal ranged
Alright,
damage.
We'll forget about the club. Alright. Do you have a magic item that will let me alter somebody's memories?
Can't say I do.
Darn.
Alright.
Although it's possible that I just forgot. And he winks at you.
I mean,
Do you have anything that's
it's
just
gonna
like?
help me either way then.
Do you have anything that's just like fun, like for fun?
No, go talk to one of those crummy little street merchants.
I see why they call you cranky.
I see why they call you. I don't know.
You have no idea. I never gave you my name. Ha!
How did
That's
you
why I
know
said I
we
don't know.
called her I don't know?
Just wise like that. Taps the side of his head.
Should I fight this old man?
Well, if you end up killing him, we're taking a staff.
It wouldn't be the first
That's
time.
true. Wait. Just kidding.
We about to burn a bridge.
We about to get out of town real fast.
No, we have to do that later then.
Yeah, we'll do that on the way back. On the way out of town, we'll get our tattoos, and then we'll steal the staff of Meteor Strike. Meteor Summoning.
Have you ever heard of the Staff of the Magi?
The staff of the badger?
Magi.
Oh, yeah. Sold one
I
just the
want
other
them.
day.
What?
To whom?
Your mom.
You.
Fuck you,
I was
cranky.
an advocate for you.
But seriously, did you really sell a staff of the Magi the other day?
Of course not. Who do you think I am?
I don't
I-
know.
We don't
You have
know.
a staff of meteor summoning. What about robes of the Archmage?
No, nothing like that.
Do you have anything that might, add protection against certain types of damage?
Bracers of protection. Strap them on your arms. You're good to go. Different kinds of necklaces and bracelets. They help with different kinds of fire, cold, acid, all the different kinds of damage.
Any ring? Oh, can I look at some rings?
Yeah. This way.
And how much?
It depends what kind of ring you want, but starting at 300.
Okay.
What about, I don't know. Rod of Absorption.
Not a rod of absorption, but a rod of immobility, or the immovable rod. Got one of those.
Oh, how much is that?
He glances at you. For you, 2,800.
Fuck, 2,800? That's a pretty good deal.
And it's not really an immovable rod, because
What?
just think about it, right? It rotates as the Earth rotates, and it moves through space at the same rate that the Earth moves through space. So it's immovable in proportion to the nearest large gravitational force. Physics are all kind of confusing, but it's not truly. It doesn't just stay in place. If it did, it'd be
Doesn't
kind of
that
worthless.
prove that this is a flat Earth? And that we're not moving, that the sun moves around us?
His eyes just get big. Whoa. Man, my
I
nephew
don't
knew
know.
it.
I did go to the Astral Sea one time, but I didn't see the sphere.
Is
Do you happen to have a tome of clear thought?
Oh, magic books.
Tome of
They
Clear
got magic
Thought. Yeah, let
books.
me go look in my library. I'm gonna speed up this interaction just a little bit. Let me know. Like, he's gonna be cantankerous the whole time. He's gonna.
Yeah, I love it. I love
He's
it,
gonna be
Nathan.
completely like non-committal about whether he actually has something or not. Like, he'll say one thing and then he'll immediately contradict himself.
Wow.
The Tome of Clear Thought. No, he does not have that.
Rip.
I don't fall a lot. What about a ring of protection?
Yeah. I got a ring of protection. It's gonna cost you, for you specifically. One of those nice smelling bags that I see, and
Yes.
and 1,200 gold pieces.
1,200 gold pieces and one of my good smelling bags.
Take it or leave it. And he just
What
kind
if I
of
throw
shrugs.
in some acorn tops in there?
Great, 1,200 and a smelly good thing and some acorn tops. That's awesome.
You crazy. You crazy. Let's go. And I like I think on my way out I just like knock over a rack of something as I'm leaving.
As you do, a suit of armor that seemed deconstructed near the doorway snaps into place and looks threateningly at you, but the dwarf waves it off and doesn't have it confront you.
How much for that?
That's not for sale. That's Humphrey.
Thank you, Humphrey.
All right, Humphrey. Would you like to work with us then? No, I'm kidding. I will not try to get Humphrey to work with us.
All right.
All right.
Well, I'm saving up for a tattoo, so maybe I'll be back for that rod. I don't know.
All right. Well, I hope I never see you again. Get out.
You invited us.
How are you still in business?
People know a good businessman when they see one.
You're terrible at this.
Is there anyone else in this shop but us?
There's
No.
Humphrey.
Right. There's Humphrey.
Oh, well, he doesn't count. All right.
Well, let's go get some dang tea. After all this shopping and not buying anything.
I think as soon as we leave, I turn to the boys and I say, so we're definitely gonna rob that place later, right? Like,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
We are pirates.
We are pirates, so you say that. Wait, officially, I guess now we would be pirates after we
Like,
do this.
most
active
small
robbery.
business owners, I would feel really guilty, but
Grr.
not him. I feel like we would actually be doing the community a service by robbing him.
You know what really grinds my gears is when these shopkeepers have things like rods of missile summoning, but they won't help us defeat the big fucking boss.
One of Zachariah's pet peeves for sure. T, is that next up?
Yeah. Are we going to the offices or just to get some tea?
I don't
Depends
know
on what
about
kind
the
of tea you
officers.
want.
I'll let Clacker take the lead on this because that's his whole jam.
Right.
No, it's
No,
tea.
that's
It's not.
tea.
It's yeah. Thank you.
Done.
You know, it's getting to be. It's like the evening time. We should go for like a nice kind of an evening, more not so like fruity, more. Why can't I think of like the opposite of like a fruity tea right now?
Like a spicy
Like-
tea?
Like
Like
something
cinnamon or
like-
ginger?
Like more robust, yeah. Like fuller
Like a
flavor.
chamomile?
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, something like a nice like supper time tea or something. Maybe
Dinner
we can
time
have some jam too.
Is there like high tea You know what I
Um,
mean? With like
yeah, that'd definitely be a thing in
sandwiches.
West Anakin culture and in places where West Anakin culture has like influence. So there might be pockets of that in Yurikanoa, but it wouldn't strictly be like a Kilwaruman cultural thing.
Okay.
I thought you meant like high C, but with tea.
I mean, I have heard of, like, what is that? Count Grey tea.
Right.
You know.
Great.
You mean Pippin? I'm sorry. Are you talking about Earl Grey tea?
Yes!
Yes.
Earl Grey tea.
Count Gray. It's Count Gray. Oh,
There
yeah,
is Lady Grey tea as well.
We could have some Count Gray tea. Maybe we should go for some of that.
You know,
So-
I'm not really that big into tea, guys. I'll just take whatever you give me.
I love tea. I don't really go for the formal teas. It's more of like what I have in my good smelling pouches. I kind of sometimes you can just take that and make it into a tea.
Yeah, I'll just take whatever you hand me, Clacker. You're the tea expert. Nelton says.
Well, let's go for something more full bodied and a nice supper time tea, something for the evening.
Sounds fine to me.
All right, so the Tea and Honey Quarterly headquarters, or not headquarters, but like satellite offices, they're one of the larger like high-rise buildings. It's 4 floors tall, so it towers atop the other buildings in the region. The first floor is like an actual tea shop, and so you can see people heading in to have tea and to have like light snacks. It's not very busy right now because it is pretty much dinner time, so a lot of people are looking for something more substantial. But it is still open. There's like the little circular paper like tea lights hanging in front of the door.
Of course.
Yeah. Big letters, Tea and Honey Quarterly, embossed golden letters across the doorway.
Oh wow.
Inside Tea and Honey Quarterly, again, I mean, it looks like a tea room. It's elegant and delicate. The tables have white tablecloths over them. There's little floral arrangements in the middle of each table. It looks like there's a couple of those high tea, what do you call them? Like tiered displays of different kinds of cookies, biscuits. I mean the same thing when I say those two words. I don't mean
Finger
like
sandwiches.
yeah, finger foods. Finger sandwiches, all of that kind of stuff. Macaroons. And there's on one side of this room, there's a bar like opening into the kitchen where people are brewing the teas. And on the other side, there's an oak desk. One of those windows where like the office is actually in a different room, but a window opens into this room. And you see an older lady sitting behind that desk, like late 50s, early 60s. And she is, it looks like she's tending books, some kind of like accountant or ledger keeper. And the doorway leading to kind of the office where she is situated says employees only. So that's like the business side of Tea and Honey Quarterly. And let's see other details about this woman. She's wearing like horn rim glasses with like the chain around her neck. She's got a ridiculously fluffy feathered hat with a bunch of wax fruit on it. A Victorian like fluffy dress with a pearl necklace and all of that. She's sitting, so you can't tell her height exactly, but she looks smaller. She looks shorter. She is in fact a seal folk, and she has a sleek gray fur. And the nameplate in front of her says Sylvia.
Sylvia.
She looks up and she nods cordially at you all and then gestures that you can go into the tea room. And then she does a double take. Clacka Volkson.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, we're gonna go. And I keep going. I don't even look at
Wait,
her.
wait, Clacka! So rude!
Yeah, come on. We got things to do. We don't need
Wait,
to talk.
wait, Clacker. Clack. Come here. You always
Clacker.
write the best articles.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's kind of what I'm here to do. And Clacker's got his arms crossed, and he's like not actually looking at her, just like doing that like annoyed thing where you don't want to talk to someone, but you're just you're being forced into the conversation right now.
So-
It's like, yeah, I know. It's kind of my thing. It's what I do.
But you haven't been. I haven't read anything from you in the past quarter.
And I reach into my my jacket and I just pull out like basically like a brochure size kind of like stack of paper that I've got in my hand. I'm like, and it includes everything from the first place I can't even remember the name of that bar.
The Leaping Fish.
The Leaping Fish. Yeah, I've got stuff from there, stuff about the couple from the underwater city because I told them I would give them some business as well. I've got a little excerpt I've written about Sanity, what I am assuming are the health benefits of adding powdered saber-tooth horn into your tea. And that one's an opinion piece. But everything else is I've got, I know I've been away, but I've got plenty of stuff right here for everyone to work with, so I gotta drop this off.
All right. Well, yeah. Be sure you drop that off before you go. I mean, listen, Clacka. I'm sure you know this, but you got to start producing more articles if you want to be represented by the magazine. I mean, Channing was on the front cover of the last quarter. He's going to be on the cover of this next quarter. His stuff is okay. I don't mind it, but he doesn't have that kind of genteel, polished, refined air that you do. I mean, you're one of my heroes, Clacka.
Well, then bump him for my stuff. I've got plenty to fill out the whole.
I don't run Tea and Honey Quarterly. I can't make that decision.
Well,
I can take your articles. I can start running them. I can get them to the publishers, but we need to see more of your presence, Clacka.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot going on. Okay, there's a mind flayer problem.
You got a lot going on. I've got a lot going on. I've got 2 kids and 4 grandkids to pay for. I got to worry about their education. We've all got stuff going on, Clacka.
Yeah, I got a friend in a coma on a boat. So, what do you know about that, huh?
I'm really sorry to hear that, Clacka. Is there anything I can do?
And Clacker, he just kind of goes blank. He goes, I need to do my business here.
Well, so do you want me to take those articles? And
Yeah.
she's reaching up. She's dying to see what you've written.
I take them, I roll them up, and I kind of I go, do you have a little, do you have a little piece of ribbon I can take? And I'll just, I don't know, I'll tear a shoelace out of her shoe or something and use that and just tie up my things and go, now give this to the people that need to see it. Don't open it.
Wow.
Wow. Clacka, I mean, this poor woman.
I just love
said
your
that
work, Clacka.
You're her hero, and you won't even let her read a little peek.
She's bobbing her little seal head. The wax fruit on her hat is wobbling.
Clacker
She
wants
pushes
to
her
rage
horn
so
rim.
badly.
Pushes her horn rim glasses back up on her nose. Or on her snout, rather.
I'm so sorry about my friend. The fame and glamour of the tea writing, reviewing industry really has gotten to his head lately.
I guess
think
so.
a nice-
I mean, I expected this from Channing.
Channing doesn't know anything. He's only going to be on the next issue because I haven't been around. Now Clacker's just so angry.
Why don't we just get some soothing tea in him and he'll calm down,
Why don't you do that?
Hey, you know what they always say, don't meet your heroes.
They do. They do. She blows her nose. I'll be sure that the publishers see this.
yeah, you know, it's their job. That's what they need to do. So you get it to them.
Yeah. She just looks up with the biggest seal eyes. Just one article.
Me, Alex, feels so bad. This is so hard to do.
Moriarty's just gonna start pushing Clacker along. You have a nice day. Read the articles.
Celine's gonna leave a little eggcorn top on Sylvia's desk and say, for the family, and I'm gonna pat it and walk away.
You know, nobody else but you considers that currency.
Yontor does, and so does Gailey, so meh.
Sounds like the
Okay,
egos here.
that is 3 people out of an entire world.
That you know of.
Sylvia
many
picks up
other
the
people
the
have
acorn
we
top and
passed?
Nods. She's like, I don't know what I'll do with it, but thank you.
I'm just saying, it's not like you're normally poor right now, like you normally are. You have
Like you
money. You just purposely gave her the currency that's not a currency.
It is very valuable where I come from.
Well, she's not there.
Sylvia slides her reception window closed and hops down and waddles away to go take the articles to the publishers.
As soon as she gets away from like being near us, I immediately change my demeanor completely. I go, okay, so now that Debbie Downer's gone, how do you guys think I can get on the next issue of Tea and Honey Quarterly? Like, what's that all about? You know, it's kind of crazy, huh?
Wow, you're a jerk.
I don't know what you mean. You know, that was she just was bringing down the whole energy of everybody. I don't know. That was. Ugh.
Nelson
No,
just shakes his head. So whatever.
She was a nice lady. I think you just have, I think we should have a talk. We should meditate on this and have a talk about it later. Let's get some tea.
Yeah, I think you need some tea in your system, and you need some of Celine's smell goods.
Or some of my drugs. Either or. Fearless choice.
Yeah, or both. Well, the tea itself is quite delicious. Tea and Honey Quarterly only serves the best. Clacker, you would recognize some classics like, what are we calling it? Count Grey. And there's some regional flair. There's like some tea native to plants from Kelwaruma. There's that same orange leaf tea made from a plant in Bagudaga that Krusty Sean tried to serve to you back at the Leaping Fish. His blend was entirely off. He had the proportions wrong and the brewing time wrong. Here it's quite good.
Oh, see now, this is what I should. I gotta, and I I kind of like take out a little piece of like notepad and I write down like the contact information for him. I go, I'm gonna get this to the right people.
Wow, you're gonna try to help that guy?
I told him he had the wrong contacts. I would try to help him get the right contacts.
You did say that. That's true.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm sure you already have it, but inspiration to Clacker.
Oh yeah, I do.
Let's see what else at Tea and Honey Quarterly. I think that's it. It's just a nice little pre-dinner jaunt. Clacker's in his element, gets to show off like the classic teas to everyone, even if everyone is like pissed at him for how he treated Sylvia.
Everyone still is like coming up to me and they're like, oh, it's Clacker. Clacker's here.
Right, yeah, I guess the kitchen staff would still be kind of swooning. Also, just a quick mention to those of you watching or listening, like you can get some of this tea sometime in the future. So do that, because it's going to be really cool. If you're watching this live, then tune in to me and Alex doing a taste test on Sunday. If you're listening to it, then this will already be over. But pay attention, because this tea is coming to the real world. It's going to be pretty great. Okay, ad done. Back in the story. Yeah, the kitchen staff are kind of over the moon to see you, Clacker, and to get to serve you. I'm sure you get to sign many autographs of like people's favorite articles that you've written, all of that.
I'll kind of like lean into some people like and be like, here's a little something that's gonna be in one of the future issues, and I'll take some of my powdered saber-tooth horn and like sprinkle it into their teas. Like that's just for you.
Those drugs.
No, these are drugs. And I take out my drug pouch.
These are drugs.
It'll make it. It's real good. It doesn't do anything. Clacker just thinks it does.
Right. And the poor chef the brewer takes a sip and frowns in concentration and takes another sip and then begins to slightly nod. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Clack. That is really good.
I'm just nodding the whole time and watching him while he's tasting his tea. I'm just watching him and patiently nodding.
Make a charisma check.
All right.
Dice in the dice game.
I didn't have up my character sheet.
Is this our first roll of the...
Yeah, I think it is.
I think so.
For like an hour, almost an hour and a half in.
A 5.
Okay. So, well, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, yeah. So he's nodding along because he doesn't want to jeopardize his employment. He does not taste any difference.
Yeah. I would expect that from anybody too.
Yeah.
They just
if you rolled high enough, it'd be a placebo or a placebo, I guess. And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're totally right. It does taste different. That's so cool."
Yeah.
And just get in their head, But
Totally.
no, he's just going along for the sake of going along with it.
It's just a little gritty because it's powdered saber tooth.
Right. Gritty.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. Speaking of tea, you all can purchase tea blends that you can use as potions of lesser healing, sanity, potions of greater healing, greater sanity, or one of the new specials that Channing has brought into the public eye, machete.
Machete.
What is machete?
It adds 1d4 of bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage when you deal that kind of damage for the next 5 rounds.
Oh,
What?
shoot. Channing! He deserves
pretty
to be on the
good.
cover.
Can we get a
Yeah.
list of
Wow.
that so that we can purchase them?
Yes,
Yeah. Price of I'll copy them into the chat.
Thank
Sorry, I
you.
should have made, like, a little
Thank you,
table for it.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Ooh, machete. That's cool.
It says
Yeah.
on the box, the legally limit amount of sanity possible in a blend of tea. Greater sanity.
You have to get ID'd.
And how
IT'd.
much healing does greater sanity do? Just like a greater heal?
Oh, that's not on there. Yeah, so normal sanity is 1d4 plus 1. Greater sanity is 2d4 plus 2. So
sanity is
it scales. Yeah, it scales more slowly.
2d4 plus 2.
Hmm.
Sanity is
Damn.
expensive here. Heidi's had a
Sanity's
really good
real,
deal.
but like the greater sanity is expensive.
Wouldn't it just be cheaper to drink?
Yeah,
4
it would be
cups
more
of
cost
regular
effective.
sanity?
Would it? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fair,
tell them
fair
that.
enough. We'll make it. We're gonna call that a Nathan mistake. We're gonna scrap that from in world lore. Greater sanity will do 4d4 plus 4, so it scales 1 for 1.
Okay,
Okay.
44 plus 4.
Yes.
I would take a greater sanity, a machete, because that's a little fun, and a potion of greater healing.
Perfect.
That's 370.
Yeah, it looks like
Did I do
it.
my math correctly?
380.
380.
Yeah.
I throw in a
380.
good smelling bag.
318.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can all do bookkeeping for those however you want
Okay.
to. We don't have to narrate all of that.
Oh, sorry, fans.
Yeah, so Clacker, signs all of these autographs, gives some people like their gritty with the saber-tooth horn in it, and yeah, I can't imagine there's anything else to do in town before heading to the Broken Boat.
I think we done did it all.
I think we done did it. I don't know,
We're
Nathan.
not
You really
actually
want
sitting down and drinking our tea. I had this whole little bit.
Aw.
Go ahead, Pippin.
Moriarty was gonna sit down, and then while everybody else started drinking their tea, he was gonna pull out this little jar and put these little balls into it that look, things that look like little baubles into his tea and slip them up with a straw. Make the first bubble tea, but
Yes.
Nice.
it was gonna actually turn out to be just be that they're flavorless. They're what? Why can't I think of the fish? The whale fish, caviar.
Oh yeah. Spear whales?
Gross.
Yes, spear whales. Yes, the ones that inflate and then pop.
Yeah, right. Little
Spear
flesh
whales,
balls.
caviar.
Disgusting, man.
They're just flavorless little bubbles.
Wow.
So he made the first bubble tea.
Gotta make me sick.
It was a savory tea, but it just needed more.
This is the kind of stuff that makes me not want to drink tea, I'll be honest with you.
Well, I think I'm ready for some egg corn stew now. Let's go.
Yarr.
You think she actually meant acorn this time? We're not just gonna get
I think acorns are
acorn tops
poisonous. I
in
don't
it.
think you're supposed to eat
I'm
them.
pretty sure they're just very bitter, and you're supposed to
I think you're
boil
supposed to
them and
bake
get
'em,
the.
Why would I
Get
eat my
something
egg
get the
corn
tannin
pop?
out.
Why? They're so
Because
valuable.
they're not good for anything else.
Animals eat them for sure.
Yeah. Why are you negging me, Moriarty? You've been negging me all day.
You know what? You're right. But it is fun, so I guess that's the reason.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys can
reading
get
here
to...
it says that tannins are considered an anti-nutrient.
Yes, but you can boil the tannins out of it. You just
Yarr.
boil
You're
the
not supposed to eat them
acorn.
raw like I keep seeing.
Well, I did. Every time you mentioned it, I said you're supposed to boil them.
I imagine this conversation is back and forth as you guys are waiting for your egg corn stew.
Yes.
You boil it in water repeatedly. You boil it, dump out the water, fresh new water, you boil it, and you get the tannins out. Till the water boils clear.
Celine isn't even listening. She's just tuned out.
Well, I'm not talking
her
to
own little
Celine,
world.
I am talking to Jack.
This sounds just like so much effort. Like I'd like to boil something one time and let it be done.
Yeah, that's my philosophy.
Now, did I say it wasn't an effort to make them worth eating? No.
Do they even taste good?
They're alright. But it is a good survival food.
True.
I guess if I had nothing else to eat.
Well, the aroma of the egg corn stew is significantly better than what one might imagine boiled acorns to smell like. It is just kind of... I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I went to... there's a restaurant I went to a few times in London that I would not recommend that anyone goes to.
Why did you go there a few times?
It was
Right
one of
there.
the few restaurants that was subsidized by student loans. So I was
Okay.
like, well, okay, it's prepaid, so I'm gonna
Subsidies.
right. Anyway, it called itself Pan Asian cuisine, so it tasted a little bit like Indian, a little bit like Chinese, a little bit like Vietnamese or like Myanmaran, but it or Thai. That's the other one I was trying to think of. But instead, it just didn't quite taste like anything. That's kind of like what Andrew's egg corn stew tastes like. It's okay, but it's not super memorable and it's not super distinct.
Needs a little bit of my special spice.
Yeah, it's kind of chewy. It's got like kind of the texture of a boiled egg.
I think, Clacka, do you mind if you can pass the padded saber tooth corn.
Oh yeah, it's real good. Here you go.
Thank you, and I sprinkle some savored powder tooth corn on my egg corn stew.
Anybody want some of my special spice while I'm getting it out?
Moriarty may slide his bowl over to Jack without saying anything.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jack will rub his salty fingers over it.
Yeah.
So
Andrew will set down some drinks in front of you, and he'll say, "Hey, I'm not offended if you don't love it. It's still a recipe that I'm working on perfecting. Kahaya, my husband, has been very helpful, but he and I still haven't quite perfected the art of this yet. I'm a West Anakin chef by training, so this is kind of outside of my wheelhouse."
That's fair.
I think it's very filling. It's very warm. It'd be really good on like a cold winter's day. I think, tastes very delicious.
Now,
Well, thank you.
My boat's chef here, he's a world class. I think he could probably teach you something, but we'd have to arrange some sort of deal. I just look at
Moriarty just has like a mouthful of food right now and is just like looking like, what are you doing? As he's like eating.
I'm so sorry. There was another customer distracting me. Can you... What was that, Jack?
My ship's cook here, he's really good. I think he could help you fix this recipe. But I think we're gonna need quite a few plates of food here in a little bit when the rest of my crew shows up. I hold out my bowl and I'm like, we'll eat what's left, and then he can help you fix the recipe.
Oh, excellent. All right. So you're the chef?
Moriarty's
Moriarty.
pointing at himself as he's like slurping down his bowl of acorn
Yes,
soup.
yes, you.
Not like letting himself have a moment to talk, and he's just like not actually committing to this act.
Right,
and then he's
right.
I
shrugs.
mean, we've got 15 crew members. Come on, it's gonna be expensive if everyone has to.
You've got 5 crew members.
What?
Yeah.
We don't have
So,
more than that?
No,
Oh,
I mean you coerced people into sailing the debtor's penance. just
Savannah
to-
hasn't had any luck recruiting more members.
Well, they.
Oh, well,
obviously
sure. I mean,
need-
it's just been the afternoon. She is still
That's
sussing people
true.
out and all of that. Yeah. Prior to whoever she recruits, you've got 5.
Fair enough.
And yeah, so she and her 4 crew members that report to her directly would have already checked in. They're out and about right now, but you can pretty easily connect the dots. She told Andrew to look out for the man who looks like a fish with a lightning scar. You guys, you stand out. So it's very easy for him to say, oh yeah, they took care of arranging the suites already for themselves and for the 4 of you. So he is the key to your room. As you're in the broken boat, you would see that the decor in this place includes a lot of driftwood decorations, netting, tattered sails, that kind of thing. It's definitely kind of a shipwreck theme going on.
I like
So,
the
what-
atmosphere.
Well, thank you.
What's
You see
the theme?
that driftwood? Yeah, that driftwood over on the wall there, that's from Senkuriang's original boat.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the stories, he had to make one boat and it didn't work out, so then he had to make a second boat that had all the powers and stuff. But the first one, yeah, that's it, right over on the wall.
Can
And
I touch it?
of course, please. And as he says that, several of his patrons get kind of rowdy and they start talking over each other. They're like, no, that's not true. Senkuriang's only a myth. Someone else is like, no, he's not mythological. He's a real person. He's still alive. He's a crazy druid. Lives out in the woods by himself. And someone else is like, no. It was real, but he's not magical or anything. The dilution of the legend is clear in this community. Everyone knows the story. Everyone has their own opinions on the story.
While I'm going up and admiring the sail, How do I explain this? Can I, sleight of hand, try to cut like a little piece of it?
Of the sail? Yeah.
Let's
The
see how
driftwood
this
you
goes.
would not be able to do, but yeah, you can do something with the sail.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just kind of want like a little piece cut off while Andrew's distracted. Oh, so I gotta be to 17?
Yep.
Sleight of hand?
Yep.
No.
Hey, come on.
I'm sorry.
Sail's
I'm
already
sorry.
tattered enough.
I was just fixing it. I was
Hey.
just fixing it.
I get it's a novelty, but come on, don't do that.
You're right, Andrew. You're so nice. I'm so sorry. Here, take an eggcorn top from me, from the heart.
This is not an eggcorn, this is an acorn, but either way, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
guess. Kahaya would come in from his shift and take you up on that pint. And he'd say, Andrew, I don't know if they told you this yet, but they're interested in going to the Lake of Sankuriang. I think they're looking to see the sights, looking to get a spook, hunting tourists or some such. Is that so?
Yes, I love a ghost story.
We are indeed looking to go to Lake Securian.
Well, Godspeed, be safe, don't die. People have.
Oh, recently?
It happens, especially with young, like, athletic men looking to prove their merits. You know, they go off and do stupid things and sometimes they die. The lake is haunted. The jungles are dangerous. It's a difficult trek. You can do it in a day, but it's tough. So just be aware.
Good to know.
Oh, the Kayang. I heard that you might have talked to a tentacle-faced man or woman person the other day.
Oh, yes. Odd, that odd. I've got to say, I don't really remember my conversations with him that well.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So, was it yesterday, or was it a day?
2 days ago.
That is very good to know, thank you.
You're welcome. They were strange, but again, I don't remember any of the particulars of what we talked about. I'm usually good with memory, but everything's kind of fuzzy around that.
Interesting.
And did they say where they were going?
I don't
business they
remember,
had?
frankly. I'm sorry.
Right, I know you already pointed out I've been picking on you today, but I think he just said that he didn't remember much of the conversation. For some reason.
Hey, she might have forgotten too. I've heard it's going around.
Oh,
Wait,
it's
what's
it's
your name
going
again?
around.
Yeah, people forgetting things. From what I gather, it's some merchants have written their inventory wrong. They thought they had more than they did. They can't remember why. But we haven't seen any obvious obviously we all thought, oh, there's thieves or pirates have come in. I mean, you all look like pirates, but it doesn't seem like you've caused any trouble.
Thank you. We haven't.
The Jack's eyes are kind of shifty.
Imagine he looks shiftier the moment it's said, to be honest. But thanks for the information.
Of course, of course.
Moriarty's gonna look at the others. Giving them that look, it's like, well, they're here.
Grr. I don't have any good way to track them magically or anything, but we're just gonna have to look.
As it's more pointed out that apparently they have 2 days ahead of us into Lake Securian.
we should probably get going. I love lakes at night. So pretty.
Just gonna head out right now.
Yeah, if we head out now, it's gonna be morning time by the time we get there.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh, I think we should, I'm tired. Oh.
That's the kind of get head out as you meant go to bed. There, Clacker.
Well, that's what I thought, but we can do. I can have some more tea, and I can wake up. We can get going.
All right. Well, if you're ready to head out, we'll take our quick intermission, and then we'll get going.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
Thanks,
All right,
Ethan.
Thank you all. Thank you, audience, for tuning in. We will be back in about 10 minutes, so 9:20 Eastern Time. We'll hop back in and head toward the lake. See y'all soon.
See y'all soon.
I love that that's our calling card at this point. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good break. Let me get my music.
That was
situated
still the
here.
best cold open we did. Was well, Nathan's getting ready. Hi, chat. How you guys doing tonight?
Hi, chat. Hi, listeners who are listening on Spotify. How are you? Thank you so much. We appreciate your support.
Very
We
much
couldn't
appreciated.
Barely.
do what we do without y'all. Thank you.
I went to find a snack during our break, and I found out I have to go to the store.
Yeah, as Nathan was describing that delicious egg corn soup, I could smell like a delicious soup coming from my kitchen for like after we finish recording. I was like,
Mm,
Ooh,
immersion.
We're going
You're
to
gonna find
snack
egg.
Kyriang now.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, so you guys are heading out into the wilderness. It is past sunset. Oh, do you have Nelton with you, or is he gonna stay behind and manage things?
I think
That's
That's
Nelson
to
can
him.
come with us because I don't know. Yeah,
Does Nelson want to come with us?
yeah. That's a.
I mean, he's a free
that's a
man.
good question.
Because
Yeah, I mean-
I would not force him to like.
I'll
this
go
way.
wherever you think I'm most needed. I do want to be brave and heroic. I want to have all your backs. If the best way for me to have your backs is by making sure that the crew is doing everything okay and that we've got, like, if you want me to help Savannah vet people, I can do that. But I do want to be heroic and go on the big adventure.
You're,
You don't
well,
up still.
I really hate to be this guy, but you are signed on for 1/5 of the wealth share, so I feel like you have to do 1/5 of the adventuring.
Fine, that's fine. I'll do that.
So that means you only have to go one in every 5 adventures, or
No, he has to go on every freaking adventure. You just gave him 13,000 gold.
all right. I just was wondering what you meant. You're like you signed on for 1/5 of the adventure, so it's like that's a pretty good deal, you know. Oh, that's weird. I just had a little bit of clacker in me.
The accent is
hey there.
contagious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you betcha. I
Oh,
forgot
what
to
it-
level him up,
Oh,
so I'm
you
doing
betcha.
that real quick here. I'm just giving him extra sneak attack and health. for
Having
now. I'll give
him-
his other stuff later.
Nelton doesn't have a bad idea, though. You know, helping with getting all the new crew members isn't a bad idea. And he does know about being in a city where there's mind flares. So
Mind flare in
true.
the city.
we could possibly have him while we're on this adventure try to see if they're infiltrating this place or just after the item.
Okay, so I'm getting mixed signals from you two.
Well, that's because we haven't exactly said what you're doing yet.
I mean, if I get a say, I want to go on the adventure, but I don't want to be like.
Oh,
the
why didn't you just say
DMPC,
that?
Yeah, you can express yourself. You don't have to feel like you're walking on glass around us, Nils.
All right, well, yeah, I want to go with you. I want to be brave and heroic.
All right, well then I guess that's pretty straightforward then.
All right.
Onward to Lakes and Kyriang, an adventure.
Perfect. So the 5 of you head out first through some dense, tall grasses and the occasional like tropical tree, coconuts, pineapples, palm trees, that kind of stuff. Little copses of them dotting little streams in the countryside. You get to some hilly, rocky terrain after a few hours walking, and make your ascent into the heart of the island. And let me get rid of these guys so I can accurately measure from their place. I mean, it's probably about midnight by the time you make it to the jungle.
Great.
Maybe, yeah, closer to 1 in the morning. So it's dark. I always forget this. I think you're low on dark vision. I think not many of you have that.
I have
Jack
it.
has it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Jack has it. I knew Celine had it. Jack is the one I forget about.
It's okay. We all forget about Jack. Just kidding.
Wow.
Forget
Wow.
about me until I'm shooting lightning bolts out of my ass.
Ooh, new map.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is
Dark.
dark.
How do
It's
the? Can I see the stars? How do the stars look?
Ooh, you can see the stars. You're still on the northern hemisphere, so it would take you some time, but you start to recognize some of the constellations. They they bear resemblance to the ones that you've seen, but they're not in the right place in the sky because of, the distance that you've traveled. Yeah, so there's definitely some patterns that you're not familiar with. I don't know if that strikes you as more adventurous or more unnerving or threatening.
Question before we get too deep into this: are we carrying the totem, and do we have the jewel with us?
I've got the totem, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And if they're connected,
Morgan-
can the jewel stay on the boat and still be connected with us here, or does it have to be with us at all times as well?
Ooh. Let's look at the exact wording. We'll get out our rules lawyer glasses.
Where's Rules Lawyer Grundle when you need him?
Jade Jewel. Well, tuning this way. Totem of Tagal. Linked items. Linked items is what we're trying to figure out. I am gonna say they've got to be on your person. We'll let the
weird
range get
thing
bigger as they.
The totem has a range distance thing, but the jewel did not.
Yeah, the totem has a fairly large one, right? 300 feet.
Yeah.
So we'll say the jewel is the same way. Because the two items are linked together, they share the larger range out of the two.
You wish to be interlinked? Interlinked.
Okay.
So yes, you guys have the Jade Jewel with you, I'm assuming?
Yarr.
Yar.
Yeah.
Was there more after that? I was just...
No, I'm looking at my notes right now.
Okay.
I'm actually
can you-
doing some D&D shit. Sorry, guys. I'm actually trying to be a good D&D player.
The reason I brought this up is because if everybody's just walking around with dark vision, I think Moriarty will use the jade to cast dark vision on himself.
Oh,
once
cool.
it got
Okay.
dark.
Yeah, I'll update you so that you can see things. Let me just grab the Jade Jewel for you as well.
Yeah, how many charges on the Jade Jewel?
12?
But
Yeah,
it's
you've got that information in the oh my gosh. Third time's the charm. You've got that information in the journal notes on the Juice Petard Lyre.
But it also gains charges every day, correct?
Man, I should have
Dawn.
casted this a couple hours ago before dusk.
Does that make a difference? Dark
It
vision?
regains a charge at dusk.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. Well, live and learn. Let me add dark vision to you, Moriarty, and then I'll kind of describe the jungle as you see it. Token. Light. Vision. 60 feet.
Oh no, Nathan. I think I stumbled on some friends accidentally.
So, how is that? Your
Accidental
character
friend.
hasn't moved. Okay, well the jungle is even at night it is sticky and humid. It's quite warm. It's late summer and you're in the equator. So it's still pretty hot, though not as sticky as it was earlier in the day. There are lots of tall plants with spiky bark, palm trees, and the like. tangled briars choke the underbrush. Tall and craggy rocks dot the forest as well, some of them actually reaching as high as the tallest palm trees. In order to just kind of represent the travel montage as you're climbing the cliffs in the dark and pressing your way through the jungle, I'd like for each of you to make a total of 4 skill checks. And they can be any of these that I'm copying into the chat here. For people that are audio only, I'm looking for athletics, acrobatics, stealth. Athletics using your constitution if you want to. Medicine, nature, animal handling, perception, and survival. Pick whatever 4 you want to for each of you, and this is just going to represent like how much of a physical toll this is taking on you as we're traveling.
Okay.
Moriarty would go with the nature check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an
Cody, I'm
athletics.
sorry, I only had Jack at 10 feet dark vision, so just fix that for you.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So, you said I could do athletics, but with con?
Mhm.
Okay. Because that would give me +3 to my athletics checks.
Sure, go for it.
So, you want 4 of them?
4 different skills.
Okay,
Oh.
4 different skills. I'm picking out my best 4.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Which are nature, medicine, perception, and
Now, can it be a strength athletics and a con athletics?
That is fine if you want to do that.
Nice.
Animal handling is fun. Let's do animal handling.
Sure, yeah, calm down some cranky, I don't know, dire kangaroos.
I want to ride one so bad. Okay.
Moriarty did well on, what is that?
His first
Nature.
nature. And
Nice.
then
Dang, Nathan, you rolling hot tonight.
Wow.
Why did
crit
you
fail
say
my
something?
strength athletics.
Ooh, poor
Ooh.
Clacker.
It's still a 10, but wow.
My first was a 22 animal handling.
Okay. Moriarty's doing well. Clacker and Nelton are struggling a little bit.
This is my con one. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, okay, so 18. Because I -3 for my bonus then.
Okay.
Alright, so this first
nine-
one's just going to be a strength-based check, and then the next one's going to be a con-based check.
Okay.
Okay. So I got a 22.
My first check was a 10, my second one was a 21.
Nice. Clacker got an 18 on strength athletics. That's good.
That was the
16.
that was the con athletics, yeah. I just -3
Oof.
because my strength
Yeah.
was higher. But yeah, better on the con.
Moriarty got a fumble. Celine did well with nature. Celine also did very well with perception.
Yeah, I got a +8 to perception. What
Yeah,
up?
keep a keen eye out. There's actually something you'll see in a minute, Celine. I'll come back to that.
Yeah, I'll
perception
do,
21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Survival 20.
Nice. Good job, Clacker. You spot some like quicksand and manage to direct everyone around that.
15 perception.
And that should be 4 for you, right, Clacker?
Oh yeah, it is. I was gonna roll another one. You're right.
Yeah. I think I'm still waiting on 1 or 2 from Jack. Is that 4 from
Yeah.
everyone else though?
I got
Yeah.
one more, and I was just debating on which one.
Okay.
I was just waiting till everyone got done rolling.
Sure.
I got
Feels
Ooh.
good.
11 on
Feels good to
perception
roll.
and a 13 on survival.
All right. And 1 more from Moriarty.
Oof. 9.
All right, so Jack is suffering the most as you're all pushing through this. He's like the proverbial fish out of water, one might say. And
It is true.
yeah, so Celine is actually doing great. She's back in the woods. She's in her element. But Moriarty, Melton, and Clacker each lose 2 hit dice. No hit points are
dice?
lost, just hit dice. You expend them.
I will
Oh.
say, I do
Yeah.
have this feature. I don't know if it changes anything, but I can move twice the normal amount of time in 16 hours each day before I'm forced marched.
Because I was in the freaking Armada, the Rackman Armada. Captain Rackman used to work us pretty hard.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. I'm gonna say you failed 3 checks, Jack, so I'm gonna say you only lose 2 hit dice instead of 3. So everyone except for Celine loses 2 hit dice. Again, you don't lose any hit points, you don't lose any other features, just expend 2 hit dice.
I'm on the wrong character for losing hit dice. Tor wouldn't mind as much.
I just realized I never rolled to heal my sanity last time. I took a long rest, so I'm doing that quickly.
All right. And Celine, with that excellent perception, you actually hear the leathery flap of dark wings shortly before you hear a sound that sends a chill down all of your spines. You hear this guttural screech, this ow, ow, something like a bat's chirp. I didn't do a good job on the frequency with it, but something like a bat's chirp mixed with the throaty yell of like a primate. And in the darkness, you see, you can't make out their exact forms, but you see the starlight kind of blotted out as these things fly in. They look like bat-like creatures. You do see their beady red eyes looking down on you as they descend.
Okay, as I hear... Whew, are we ready to kick things off, boys? I'm gonna go into starry form.
All right. You can do that. Let's roll combat. Or roll initiative.
Let's roll combat.
Let's roll combat. Oh, 19 for Miss Celine. I'm rolling good tonight, y'all. Feels good. Feels good.
21 for Clacker. My other one was a 1, so thank you so much for my barbarian advantage on my initiative.
Ooh, I got a nice roll with a couple of those. Yeah, Clacker with his advantage. Celine's going.
I forgot how to do it real for a second.
I can't see anything because I have no dark vision.
I'll give you 10 feet so you can see something. I thought I gave everyone 10 feet.
Yeah. Oh, I can see just a little bit, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just in general.
Yeah. Don't forget about me. I need initiative. Got Nelson in there. Perfect. Looks like
Just
that is
reminding
everyone.
yourself to get in the
Yeah.
initiative order.
Exactly. Let me grab a pot boy for you, Moriarty.
I was about to drop him off my back. But thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Clacker is up first. Unfortunately, unless you light a torch or something, you can't see any of these things right now, but you can certainly hear them, and they sound terrifying.
Yeah, I do want to light a torch. Would I be able to take the horn out of my blowhole and put a torch there? So I can
Put
free
a
up my hands
torch
to
in
fight?
your blowhole?
Yeah, to free up my hands to fight.
Man, I'm gonna...
I mean, you have established that he can hold things in it.
We have established this.
He's been doing his blowhole cables this whole time.
Let Alex stick things in his blowhole.
Alex, have you, since you leveled up, have you already used your magic item point for level 10?
Yeah, I took Find Familiar.
Have you
Okay.
ever found one?
Yeah.
I did find it. I did. I just haven't
When?
summoned it yet. I haven't
I'm
summoned it yet.
I have written this down many times, but I am writing again to give you blowhole options in lieu of certain magic item things. I will add torch and blowhole as one of them.
So until that moment comes, since I would have taken that had it been available, what say I can put my torch in my blowhole? No, okay, fine, noted. All
You
right.
know, Cracker, I got this jewel right here. You could just cast Dark Vision on yourself.
You think I should do that? I mean, who else can see? Can everyone else see in the
Well,
dark but me? Can I
I can
not
see
see?
Everybody else right here, right now, can see, but you.
I'm reading my starry form, and while in starry form, you retain statistics, whatever, don't care. This form sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 10 feet. Would that help him see?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead and add that to your token, but it's not going to help as much as like 60
Dark
feet of dark
vision.
vision would.
I'm gonna use the jewel to get 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
I will do that.
Use
That
the
seems like the
legendary
best
item.
option right now.
Yeah, magic surges through you. Everything looks a little bit green for a moment, and then it like night vision goggles almost, and then it kind of fades to the grayscale typical of dark vision.
I thought it was my vitriol floaters for a second.
Terminal is so green.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think that's your action to cast dark vision.
Yeah, and I'll set the totem down here too.
Okay, totem is planted on the ground. For anyone joining who hasn't been following, they've been collecting powerful artifacts that have some kind of link with one another. The totem and the jewel have this connection, and they're looking for the third item now. So totem is on the ground. I'm just checking to be sure that I didn't give you a way to do that as a bonus action. No, it's just its normal cost. So that was your action. What else would you like to do, Clacker?
Oh geez. Let me see what else I want to do. Can't I really do much else? Because I can't see them. I just want to start. Well, I could just chill touch in their direction and hope it hits. Can I just
This is
use
true.
chill? I'll just chill touch into the direction of wherever I can hear a screech and hope it hits.
Sure, disadvantage, but yeah, you can try that.
Standard roll. Why is
Oh,
it?
wait. Action
Oh,
economy.
yes.
You can't do that.
Oh, you're right. I can't do that. I think that's really all I can do. Bonus action. I don't want to rage yet.
Sure, you can't see anything. Movement?
Yeah. I'll stay where I am. I'll just kind of like look. I'll be on the lookout. Be careful, everybody. Watch out. Look out above you. Really, my
Something's screaming out there.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, something is screaming. You hear the flapping of leathery wings. You feel the rush of wind, the stench of hot breath. Let me see how close this thing can get.
Hello.
And let me just check its range of its fun ability.
I've heard of the Guardians of Gahul, but the Guardians of Ahul?
Nice, that cone hits all of you.
No, it
Oh, can you guys not?
Oh,
Can you not see my cone?
Now-
Oh, there you go.
Now you
Now I
can.
can see your cone.
Now you
That's fun.
Yeah, great.
Is
So
it a magic cone?
Is it a fun
it's not
cone?
a magical cone. I
Is it
think it's a
fun?
fun cone. I don't know what you mean by fun cone.
I'm
The
like an ice-
creature emits a keening howl in this cone. Each creature in that area must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Or
Bad things. Or take
Well.
some sanity damage.
Nelton fails.
Nelton fails. Celine's okay.
Saving throw.
Yeah, because I got +8.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I was hoping I could use my thing to make a strength save instead of a wisdom save, but it's only when I'm not in combat.
I got a 16.
Oof. Clacker got a 6, I think. 7.
All right. Meets it, beats it. So it looks like Clacker and Nelton are the only unfortunate victims. You each take 16 sanity damage and
That's
are
so much
frightened
sanity damage.
until the end of this creature's next turn.
$60 okay.
That is it for that creature. I think there's one more group before, something else goes, and then Celine will go.
Mm-hmm.
I
My
literally-
sanity is not at 100, but I feel like it would be at 100 after sleeping on the boat all that time.
That just damaged me for more than the sanity I healed back.
Well, on the bright side, boys, at least we can go back to town when we're finished with all this and drink all the sanity we want.
Oh, I've got something.
You brought some of it with you, right?
Yeah, I have some of it with me.
I was just saying, at the end of this adventure, we have access to sanity.
Right.
Sanity is about the only tea that I like.
All right, let's see. I think the other couple creatures are just going to have to double move. So L and B figuring out Celine's turn.
Yeah, I'm just figuring out
Yeah. You
placement.
probably in the corner of your eye, you see you hear fluttering, and you see something perch up on one of the tall boulders near you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, just some movement. So now it's your turn, Celine.
Okay, I joked before the podcast that I was gonna only use spells I haven't used yet, but no, I'm not gonna do that.
If you know it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think I'm gonna move up. Yep, so I go into Form of the Archer. And that's my bonus action. And then I'm gonna move up to this bush over here. And then I'm just trying to remember. I feel like it's been forever and a day since I've done combat. But I want to cast Moonbeam. Really badly. Quite badly, actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level, and I really would just love to center it on this boy.
Naturally.
And he's gonna need to make a con save.
I got like a 7, 8. Got an 8, so that's gonna fail.
Fails. So he's gonna take 14 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And bonus action, movement, action. That's my turn.
Perfect. Next up is just the party now. So yeah, next up is Moriarty.
Alrighty then. Does it look like I can walk across this pool of water in front of me, or?
Yeah, it's not super deep.
Alrighty then. Moriarty's just gonna come, Pat Boy, run across, and then he's gonna grab the line of his fishing rod and throw it right at this giant bat. So I'm gonna
All right.
attack. 24 to hit.
Easily.
For 13 damage, and then I'm gonna reel it back and throw it again.
Okay.
Crit! Crit!
Oh,
Nice.
we got
There
a
he
Moriarty
is.
crit.
crit machine.
Let's throw that out there. 35 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Just throw it out there.
You know, I thought I did good with my
Resistant to
14
bludgeoning, piercing, and
damage.
slashing from non-magical attacks. This is magical. That thing
It
is
is.
bloodied.
Damn, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Potboy, I said come here. And that'll be Moriarty's turn. Oh, he gets 40.
Sorry, that's a little loud. Just realized we were on entirely the wrong music.
I was kind of
Before a
digging the
fight.
little jungle.
Right. All right, let's see. That's Moriarty. Next up is Jack.
Yeah, seeing
Actually, he can move
these
40 feet.
monsters swooping in on us here, I think I'm going to start shooting. Let's see. I will just trying to conserve my stuff a little bit. I will shoot a firebolt at the big friend, the
Okay.
howler. Let's see here. 14 to hit? Probably miss.
No, 14 is gonna sail. He kind of veers out of the way.
Yeah. And then I'll run up 30 feet behind Moriarty here. And end my turn.
Perfect. Nelton's gonna run up and take cover in these bushes and throw. Man, with disadvantage, but throw a knife at this thing. I mean, that's not bad. I don't remember what his modifier is. No, that still misses. Was that a +2? He should have more than a +2 by now.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's got a +5 by now. That still misses. 15 misses. That's all for him. And got a few more baddies, and then we will be back to the top of the order with Clacker. So let me check their speed. Nice, they're fast boys.
No.
One people down. Oh, perfect. This thing is gonna dive bomb Jack Rackman. It has vicious talons and a sharp beak. It's gonna make an attack with both of them. That's probably a miss. Jack, your AC is pretty high now, right?
Yeah, my AC is a 17.
All right. So 13's a miss, and then with its talons, there we go. That's gonna be a hit.
That will hit.
That's 18 damage to you, Jack.
I'm going to use my Wrath of the Storm ability. So it has to make a... I believe
I know
that's
what it has to
17.
do.
Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, it meets it.
It does meet it. Is that a half damage one, though? I think it
half
is.
Otherwise, so
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, nice. It's got no resistance to that.
And then I took 17 damage.
Yes. This next one flies up. It is within range of Moriarty. It's coming in for a swoop. So Moriarty, you can... Well, hang on. With your polearm mastery, Moriarty, is that a That's just an attack you do on your reaction, or is it specifically an opportunity attack?
I think it's when something enters his threat range, he can use his reaction.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've used it, but I think that's what it does.
Yeah. Pippin, you might be muted.
I was blowing my nose. But yes, when it enters my threat range, my attack radius, I can attack it.
Okay. This thing has flyby, so it's immune to opportunity attacks. I don't think it's immune to your poking, so you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I think Polearm specifically says things like. Yeah, it says things.
Yeah, it says things. You can go ahead and do that.
I was just gonna target it and then attack it. Why does it say pot boy? All right, I am doing this. Not pot boy. Pot boy, stop trying to attack for me. That's a crit.
Man.
Wow, double Moriarty
Holy
crit.
shit, dude. Going off.
Pippin, I don't know what you did to appease Dice Christ, but damn.
30 damage.
Yeah. As you can see, it is bloodied from that. It lets out a horrible, horrible shriek. And Moriarty, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
That's a rude thing you're doing there, little bat.
I mean, it's because it just got stabbed.
No, I get
Impaled.
it. I was just saying it was rude.
It's still a rude thing.
And I pass.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, so you are not stunned. And that's that one's turn. Last one, where is it hiding? There it is. Flies up over the rock here and then swoops down on Clacker and is going to do the same beak and talon combo that the other one tried on Jack. Clacker, what's your armor class now?
18.
Okay. So beak misses. Talons. Those ones are going to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at 16 damage to you, Clacker.
Ouch.
Yeah. And that does bring us back to you. So,
Okay,
got
great.
this little bat thing next to you.
Cracker, bite its freaking head off.
Okay. I'm taking my damage still.
I always just wanted to tell somebody to bite a bat's head off.
Well,
Shush,
I'm-
he's taking his
You can
damage.
do it, Clacker.
You can call me Clausy Clausborn. Let's rage.
Yeah.
Rage.
Let's
Rage.
rage. All right, let me activate my
Can I get
rage.
a let rage going in chat?
And then we're gonna roll the. Why am I totally blanking? It's a D8 that I roll. Why am I not remembering that? Okay. 1d8, which is a 7 on the table, which is flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies. That is super helpful for something that flies.
Right.
Best thing ever.
That's fine. I'm gonna attack it anyway, recklessly, with my great sword.
Okay. Remember that you are frightened of the Howler, because you took that sanity damage. So this attack would be at disadvantage. Doing it recklessly just makes it flat on the dice.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack it regularly with my great sword.
Okay.
Let me go. Okay. 4. Oh wow, I'm rolling terrible. I'm guessing a 11 misses.
Against that guy, yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Let's roll again then. How about a 19?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh right. 4.
Nice,
Wow.
soft crit.
Yeah. And then plus my 2 for rage is 19 damage. Is it 2 or 1 for rage?
At least 2. It might be 3 by level 10.
I'll have to check. I'll look into that.
Yeah. I'll give it 2 for now. I'll give it 1 more if that's wrong.
Sure.
All right. That's all for you, right?
Yeah, that's all I can do. I would bite it, but bonus action was for rage.
Right. Okay, the Howler is, I think it's going to swoop down on Moriarty. Oh, except Potboy is cleverly in his way.
I mean, it could still come at me.
It's a flying creature, so it's going to position itself accordingly.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, wait, no, it preys on frightened creatures, so it's actually going to have to go for Nelton. Poor guy.
Poor dude.
Tries so hard. But it's down on the ground now. It, crouches like a wyvern might, and it lunges out with its toothy maw, attacking Nelton. That does hit. Nelton's armor class is only 14.
Wait,
Potboy is still within range, and he's going to impose disadvantage.
and
Okay.
also,
Or
the
deflect
big
attack.
boy was supposed to make a con save for starting his turn in a moonbeam.
Okay. Disadvantage doesn't matter. It still hits.
Okay.
Con save. We are looking at a 13, so full damage.
Fails, full damage. Let me roll that sweet damage.
Yeah. While I roll my sweet damage against poor Nelton.
Ah!
5.
All right.
This is bullshit.
11 damage against Nelton, but because Nelton is also frightened, it increases to 27 damage. Guys, I'm not doing good.
Well, I tried there, Newton. That's all I got to say.
Blood is pouring from the scar over Nelton's neck. Guys, it's reopening.
Oh, shit.
That is horrifying.
Oh my goodness, Nelton. You should get that looked at.
No.
I know. The smaller hools are gonna go, and then it'll be Celine's turn. Gonna swarm Clacker, because why not? Oh, actually, because this thing is too high to do anything. Because this one is the slow one. That's why not. Man, that's inconvenient. It's gonna circle you, Clacker,
Oh,
but it's gonna stay 30 feet in the air.
fun.
Damn. These things are strong.
These things are strong.
No one warned us about the hools.
You didn't ask.
Well, they told us about the ghosts, not these things.
That's true.
Yeah, we didn't ask about any ghosts either.
Fine, you're right. This guy's just gonna flutter on up and do its its shriek ability against Clacker. And so for this one, Clacker, I'm gonna need another wisdom save.
Oh wait, I'm not frightened anymore because that one had ended. But I might be frightened again, so I'm gonna keep it up anyway. All right, another wisdom save. $13.
I'm looking for a 14. Any way you can increase it?
Wow, I'm feeling super blessed all of a sudden. That's so weird.
Okay, you take oh hey, you don't take damage. That's good. You're frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
But they do prey on people that are frightened, so you'll take extra damage.
Right.
Ew.
Yeah.
So
So
it's a good thing I didn't take off my frightened icon because it's just stayed
Right,
with me.
right. You're up, Celine.
Well, I'm going to, because I can do this now, as a free action at the start of my turn, I can change what story form I have at level 10. So I'm going to change to Chalice, and I'm going to run over to Nelton, and then I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds at how much? He took a lot of damage, right?
27.
He took 27 damage. You guys are level 10. He's level 6, so 27 is more significant for him.
I'll do it at 3rd level.
All right.
There you go.
19's nice.
19.
Thank you.
Back, and then in my Chalice form, whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature, you or another creature within 30 feet of you can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. It's going to Alex. Clacker. So let me roll 1d8.
It's okay. Alex needed healing after that.
Wow.
So that's 8 points back.
Yay.
Clacker. And I'm going to go tell Nelton, you'll mention this to Savannah, right? That I just saved your life.
Yes, Celine.
Thank you.
Fair's fair. Your turn, Moriarty.
All right, so
Whack him.
I'm going to whack him.
Bite its head off.
Moriarty's going
Moriarty
to
whack his pee-pee.
Oh my god.
I don't even know how to react to that one.
Now that these are in the light, in the illumination of Celine's starry form, you would see that their faces, or their heads, look like chimpanzees, but with the kind of elfin pointed bat ears.
Ugh.
Okay, well, for starters, Popboy's just gonna punch the big one. Popboy, that was a 9 to hit, so I'm
I think you
guessing
meant
no.
Popboy was going to attempt to punch the big one.
He did attempt.
Yeah.
He tried his darndest. All right, and now Moriarty's gonna do it.
Mm.
What is going on?
Pee-pee successfully whacked.
I think Tippy sold to some sort of dark entity.
Right.
Another
programmers
crit
at
for
Foundry.
Moriarty.
Another crit for 31 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Attack number 2.
Yeah, that was 1.
All right, does
Okay,
a
that's
23 hit?
Yes, 23 hits.
For 15 damage.
Yeah. How do you do it? Smack him in the pee-pee.
Yes! We're going for it!
Oh my god.
Are you sure about it, Jack? Whack it in the PB! Alright! And Moriarty just swings as hard as he can, and its face just goes rigid and collapses. You're right, Jack, that worked!
It works on most.
And then...
Works on most.
then he's gonna flip around the grip on his fishing pole and bonus action attack the other.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crit.
That was close.
16.
It's close.
What kind is that? That's a shrieker. Yeah, 16 hits. 16 hits all of them.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
All right, Nilton, you have to tell Celine I saved her life. I mean, Savannah. Savannah.
It's lame.
I don't think you actually did save my life. I was never in any danger. Thank you.
Not you. I was talking about Nilton. He has to tell. I thought we were telling Nilton that we have to. He has to tell.
I get
Savannah.
it. I get it. I'm dead weight. I'm useless. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
I'm
we
trying.
love you,
I'm
Nelson.
trying. Your turn, Jack.
Well, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Best spell in the game.
And then I will use my ability, Improved Tempestuous Magics. So I can fly up to 20 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity. And I will fly, I'll bring it around town as I do. That's 15 feet to get those two gahools. And then I'll take a step forward next to Celine and Nelton and get those gahools.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just get all of them?
I did get all of them that I'm aware of. There might be more.
This one down here, I don't think is quite in range.
It's
Which
very
one?
close.
It's like on top of the totem. It's
Oh, there's another one
diagonally-
there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I have
Like,
something I want to do after his turn that I forgot about.
Now that I made you aware of it, you're moving to get it too.
Well,
I mean,
no.
if I knew it was there, I would.
Jack would have known it was there. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
But if it's like a
uh,
chess piece thing, I'll accept it.
wisdom saves all around.
Absolutely. Why did I roll that? Oh, that was for Spirit Guardians.
Gotta fail.
13 damage isn't too crazy.
No, but you also hit all
Got
of
another
them.
fail. Right.
I'll take it. I'm just
Got
saying.
another fail. Got another fail.
Wow.
Got another fail. All right, they all fail. So 13 damage each.
Yes.
Do that. That really damaged one is still up. Yeah, just barely.
Lame.
I mean, you
Totally lame.
already took down the big one. You guys are doing fine. And by you, I mean Pippin.
Hey, I'm actually playing support for once. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Celine, Savannah will know. She will. That's all for you,
We
Jack.
can all tell Savannah that we all saved everyone's lives.
Should we
That's
bring
okay.
back Savannah like a little trinket from this big back thing? Think she'd like that?
Not the time. That's all for you, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Okay. Nelton's gonna
That's
run
that.
over and flank this bat with Clacker before it can fly away. Try
Yes.
to take it out.
I have
Flank
I have
that
something
back.
I want to do too that I forgot that I could do.
On Nelton's turn or on your turn?
Well, it would have been on when I failed my save, but I forgot that I had this ability because it's a new one. So when I fail a saving throw, when I'm raging, I can immediately use my reaction to roll my Wild Surge again, and then take the new roll.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead and do that.
Alright.
Nelton's thing's supposed to be a plus 5. Yeah, thank you. So, 14 still misses that thing. These things they're too airborne. I'm used to things on the ground.
Oh, well, you know what? That's great, because I just got Magic Infuses one weapon of my choice that I'm holding. Until my rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to Force, and it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range.
Dang.
of 8.
Nice.
So, that's what I have now.
Oh, that's the wrong one. All right, the little guys are gonna go, and then it'll be your turn, Clacker. So this one is going to attack you. Again, using Beacon Talons. Well, if I can... My thing just broke again.
Hmm.
There we go. There we go.
Fight over. Thing just broke. Fight over.
Wow.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Big ol' hit.
God dang.
Yeah. 5 piercing. Crap damage.
So 3 damage.
Yeah.
2
2
damage.
round down. Yeah. And
And a
so
miss.
close. Yeah. And then it's gonna fly up out of range.
Out of range for who?
Well, out of melee at least. Yeah. This Shrieker is gonna move in on Moriarty. This Shrieker is gonna try to move in on Moriarty, but I'll stop him there.
That one will get attacked.
Yeah.
I will target it and attack it real quick.
It's gonna be another crit. Watch this. Okay, it was.
Almost. It's a hit though.
For 10 damage.
All right. And then it is stopped there. So the one that reached you, Moriarty, looking at a miss. Your armor's ridiculous, right? Is it 20, 21?
Yes.
Which?
21?
21, okay.
21.
All right, another miss. The one that can't move anymore is just going to shriek at you. So I need you to make a con save, DC 14.
I have pass the 16.
You do.
Yay!
Nice.
Back up to Clacker.
My turn.
Wait your turn. I'm about to beat you like the other one.
Me?
Not you, Clacker. I'm sorry. I'm
What did I
talking to the
do?
thing shrieking at me over there.
Me?
Little old me?
I'm gonna target this Shrieker. And I will attack it with my empowered greatsword. Target is 55 away and your range is only 5? Huh? Oh, because it flew up. Okay, so I'm like throwing it then, because I can do that.
Right. And then it just goes right back to your hand.
Exactly. Ooh, wait, I have
At
to
the
do it
end of your
recklessly. So,
Oh, go ahead and give me a saving throw, Clacker, against being frightened. Because
Oh,
we forgot
yeah.
to do that on your last turn too.
what is it again?
Um,
Wisdom?
let me check. Yeah, wisdom. DC 14 wisdom.
Crit!
Hey, there you go. All right. No more
Yay!
frightened.
I'm not scared
And now that
anymore.
you've succeeded against it, you're immune to that particular type of Ahul's screech.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
For 24 hours. It's one of those, like, you've
Yeah.
acclimated to it.
Nice. So now my reckless attacks are going to be with advantage. Wow, double 16, so 19.
Mhm.
For... Why didn't it... Oh,
12 damage.
12
it looks like
damage,
it
yeah.
auto-applied, yeah.
yeah. So, oh, did it do the... It didn't do the other. That's fine. Attack again. Recklessly. Oh, almost a crit.
Yeah. Almost a
28
crit.
to hit. For 12. And then plus my... It would have been 4 or 6 as well for the rage.
That's right. The rage does it.
Yeah. So my I take my greatsword when I throw it the second time, it like pierces the Ahul, and then when my greatsword comes back to me, it's still pierced, and so I look at was it Jack and Moriarty that told me to bite the head off, or just Moriarty?
I mean, I did.
Okay, I look at
was just
Moriarty and I
kidding.
go, oh hey, and I just bite the head off of it, and then I throw it off of my sword.
Bat kebab.
And then is the one behind me, did that one fly up too?
Yeah, it's 30 feet up.
Ah, dang it. Okay. I don't think I have anything else I can do for a bonus action. I don't believe so. Yeah, that'll be my turn then.
All right. We've still got 2 Ahools that are up before Celine. These bats are not the most tactical. I should have thought this out a little bit more, but this one's going to swoop down and attack Nelton. And the other one's going to swoop down and attack Clacker. Let's see here.
If they're entering Spirit Guardians, they need to make con saves.
You right. Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves, sorry.
No worries. Fail. This sounds familiar. Same song, second verse. Hey, success. Half damage.
You want me to roll again, or do you want to just take 13?
You can go ahead and roll again. Look at that.
13? Oh, wait, wouldn't it be... It's 3d8, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, you only rolled 2. That's right. 3d8.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Now that's
that's good.
That's 21 total.
Whoops.
21 or 10 for half.
Yeah, nice. And these ones, I mean, they do get 3 attacks, which is nice, but I should have used their flyby a little bit more effectively. All right, first against Clacker. I forgot that. Should be advantage because you recklessly attacked.
That's true.
So 20 to hit.
Yep.
Nice. So we're looking at 14 piercing.
7.
That's right. Math. 7 piercing.
That's what I like.
Second, I'll just go ahead and finish out Clacker.
Don't say it that way.
14 misses you, right?
Yep.
All right, good thing it gets 2 claw attacks. 17?
Misses.
Wow, okay. So that's it for you. I'm a little worried about Nelson here.
Stop.
Stop it.
You know,
He'll be
Nelson left the
fine.
safety of Potboy and Moriarty.
You just got hurt all the HP that he got healed.
Yeah.
Oh,
And a couple claws incoming. And he's not down because of the way we're doing death, but he's dying. Remove the dead condition. You're not dead.
not again.
Not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. And that last one misses him, so he doesn't gain exhaustion. All right, I'm hurt, guys, but I'm hanging in there. That brings us to Celine.
Well, this change is what I was planning on doing. So I'm gonna run back over to Nelton. Hey, friend.
Stop running.
And I'm gonna stay in Chalice. And I'm gonna give you just a little first level cure wounds.
Thanks.
He was dying, but he got better.
And then Clacker, do you still need HP?
I mean, if you could use it on somebody else, I'm okay. I only have 19
I don't
missing.
think I can hit
Be able to
who's
use
been
it
hurt.
on Nelton.
Oh, I'll use it on... Can I use it on the person that I was targeting?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, I'll use it on Nelton.
Savannah will know.
Oh, I mean, you don't have to. That's 5 plus 4. That's 9 more points.
Thanks.
This one you don't have to tell her. This is just between us.
Well, that's kind. Moriarty.
All right, Moriarty's gonna move around the bat, getting up, resetting his range on the bat.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna attack this one. That's right in front of him. Oh, wait, is that the one that's like just barely alive? Pop Boy, try your luck. Pop Boy is going to try to take it out with a Force Empowered Ren.
Okay.
Oh, Pop Boy.
That's not quite it.
No, that's not quite it. Alright, but I will then proceed to do Moriarty things.
Name of the episode.
Just
21?
doing Moriarty things.
Yes, 21 hits. Deaded.
You know what? And then I'm just going to throw my spear. My fishing rod.
Sure. Mm-hmm. 16 hits.
For 16.
Nice.
And that is Moriarty's turn.
Perfect. Jack.
All right. Well, Jack's going to do what I do best. So these creatures, they already took the damage for starting their turns. They don't take it again for the start of my turn, right?
I think they do. I think that's the thing about Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, it's both. So it's when they enter and also when they start their turn.
All right. I like the sound of that. Well, let's roll some wisdom saves and stuff, boys.
For 6 damage, the fuck?
Oof.
That didn't feel good.
That's rough.
I mean, they're not the wisest. I'll go ahead and make the saves while you figure out what else you want to do.
Yeah, and I'll also back up and hit this last one so you can roll it a third time.
Oh, good. Yeah, they all fail.
Does 6 damage kill the last up there?
No,
You
not quite.
foolish Ahul. You fool Ahul. Foolahan.
All right, let's just give him a
Fool
fireball.
hand.
See how he likes.
A taste of fire, Scarecrow.
Fuck.
Ah, you got him.
Oh, nice.
You got him.
Nice.
It looks like you damaged yourself too.
Oh.
So give yourself 16 health back.
Yeah.
What can I say? I was really feeling it.
Okay. 16 health back.
Yeah. Probably you had targeting on both the bat and yourself.
Why would I target myself?
Who can say? That's
Alright.
movement and action. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright. Nelfon's gonna try to stab this bat before it flies up out of reach again. Hasn't had a lot of luck, but here's hoping things can change. Hey, you got it.
Nice.
Hey,
Kill him.
kill him. Kill him. Can we get a
Did
let's
nothing.
kill him going in chat?
Oh wow.
13 damage. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. That's it for Nelson. We've got these... oh, the Shriekers. Shriekers are all dead, so we're back to Clacker.
Yeah. Attacking that one near me. With the great sword. Let's do reckless as well. 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 13 damage.
So it's, wait, is it +2 or +3 for your
Oh,
rage?
sorry. 14 damage. It is +3. Yep, I checked.
Okay.
You're right.
All right.
All right. Dang it. Is it near me?
Yeah,
Does
it's
it fly
5 feet
away?
from you.
It's 5 feet? Okay.
It's like
I'm
right
gonna-
up in your face. Its wingspan is pretty large, but the body of the bat itself is smaller than your head. It's
gonna
just got
bite.
disproportionately large wings.
Bite with advantage.
That
20.
hits. That animation.
That was amazing. Okay. For 13 damage.
Nice.
Yes!
You got it.
Yes.
I bite the head off of that one too.
Uh-huh.
And then I spit the head at the other Ahul while I throw my sword at it at the same time
Mm-hmm.
for my second attack. Recklessly. 24.
Yeah. Easy.
Oh, terrible damage for
Oh.
10 damage.
All right. Still up. And it's gonna get one more chance to do things. It's gonna fly forward to Celine, who keeps healing up its food.
Yeah, but it also needs to make a wisdom save.
It sure does. Okay. What's the damage?
Yeah, no. Only 10.
Only
Uh,
10. Did you just kill yourself?
Yes.
The little bat just killed himself.
By the power of Yol. You move no more, Ahul.
The ground is littered with dead chimpanzee bats.
How big is that little Ahul that just died in front of me?
The one that died in front of you, its body is maybe house cat sized, and its wingspan is probably 8 feet from tip to tip.
Wow.
I mean, don't feel too bad. They were trying to kill Nelton.
They were trying to kill Nelton, and then we saved Nelton. Shall we keep going, or do we need a little breather?
Well, speaking
I
of
feel
breather,
fine.
I want to take the larynxes of the Howler and the Shrieker.
What?
That happened.
This is
Can you
like
make me a medicine check?
A medicine
disturbing
check.
whistle? Is that what you're hoping for?
You can use intelligence if that's better than wisdom. I think medicine should
Medicine
be
is
intelligence.
intelligence, yeah. I mean, it's. Can I use wisdom instead of intelligence? Can I flip it instead of what you said?
Man,
No.
if only Abraham were here.
Ooh, 12?
You can identify the larynx of the big one. The shriekers are too small to really surgically operate.
Dang it. Okay, I want the larynx of the Howler.
Add it to your inventory.
Okay, and can I take its teeth?
I'm
too?
gonna regret this in 5 sessions. I know it.
He's gonna stick it in his blowhole, you know it.
That never occurred to me until now. Thank you.
Writing down all of the things that I'm adding to Alex's magic item upgrade options.
Yeah.
Blowhole
there
and
you
the larynx and the blowhole.
As a
It's
bonus
so
action,
gross.
you can put the larynx,
larynx
in your blowhole
and
and cause a fearing, horrible screech.
I think there was
I was
like an
gonna-
Aztec whistle or something like that.
Yeah.
That they used
Yeah. The larynx and the blowhole. What a great episode title.
Wow. I had the
Wow.
title after me, and now it's after that. Wow.
I'm sorry, maybe stick more things in your blowhole, Pippin.
I'm sorry, Moriarty does not have a blowhole.
The first title was after Jack. I've suddenly become a miser, so there's still the jury's still out on this.
What Well,
Yeah, Nelton would love a short rest to spend some of his hit dice that he still has.
I can, while I'm in starry form, I'll give him another level 1 cure wounds, just so he gets
thanks.
that bonus.
All right, I may not need to rest then if you do that.
Yeah.
That's great. We can keep pushing forward.
He's
Let's
like,
do.
actually, I'm good.
Thank you.
I mean, and then let me do the bonus for being in.
Bonus heal is amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing, yeah.
What is it, a
I think it's the
D8?
same. Yeah, D8 plus 4.
No, D8 plus 4, yeah.
+4.
So 9, another 9.
Am I able
All right,
to
yeah, I'm good to go. We can keep pushing forward.
Can I just make like a batch of sanity?
Sure.
Neil, did you pick up any potatoes from Body Nook? Because this
did
could be
I?
the time to eat one of your potatoes if you did.
That's true. That's a good point. I didn't think to bring them. They're all back on the Stormbreaker.
Why didn't you bring your magic potatoes while we were going
Yarr.
into a dangerous jungle?
I thought it'd be a good idea to keep them safe for when we need them, but saying that out loud totally see the flaw in my logic there.
Moriarty will toss him a potato of lesser healing.
Oh, thank you. Is that same as
2d4
Bushner's?
plus
Okay.
2.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna hang on to this because I get hit a lot.
That's true, you might want to do that.
I feel bad because the only reason I'm gonna walk away and I'm gonna say, I feel really bad because the only reason I really wanted him to come with us was because I didn't want him flirting with Savannah without me there.
So you're okay with him flirting with Savannah while you're there?
I mean, I can keep an eye on it, but maybe we should.
You know, I
don't
can
know.
hear you.
Oh, sorry.
You know, we've got this rivalry going, but I am grateful that you saved my life. I get to be a hero and everything. I'll back off.
No. I don't want to step on your toes. No dibs or anything. People, they can flirt with whoever they want to flirt with. And, you're a member of a party. Of course I'm going to save you, Milton.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you, Celine.
You're welcome. I just like a bit of banter. Wink. And I wink.
Nelton,
And I-
blinks rapidly and blushes a little and looks away.
uh-oh. Did I just see what I thought I saw?
I know what you
we
have.
Better not have been fraternizing.
We're not on a boat, first. Second, we should keep pressing forward while there's moonlight.
All right.
Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure that's just a spell there, Nelton.
Oh, sorry about that. And I dispel my moonlight. My
Oh,
moonbeam.
well, now that that's gone, should we keep pressing forward?
Yarr.
You know, probably.
All right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead and explain what you see, and then we'll call it for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, you press through the jungle for a time, a few more hours, or 90 minutes, let's say. I'm sure that the legend of Sankuriang is on your minds. You know, the whole tragedy that unfolded. The night air still warm, but not as hot as it was earlier in the day again. Still sticks to your skin. Ahead of you and off to your right a little bit through the undergrowth, you see some kind of light source. Through the thick forest undergrowth, you see a cozy light God, this is too bright. You see cozy light spilling out of a large, solitary cottage. Celine, you even obviously recognize the significance of a cottage in these woods. But beyond that, you even recognize the glyph of a shooting star carved into the doorway. It's the same one that your family used while following Glimmer. The dust from the shooting star circles around to form a ring, kind of like the shooting star emoji. Clacker, you might perk up at the aroma of green tea with faint cinnamon undertones.
Ooh.
Moriarty would be reminded of Yantor's hut, where he met Lucky, maybe even of the Lucky Goose Inn. The inn, of course, is a lot bigger, and Lucky himself certainly wouldn't be here, but it has a similar kind of homey vibe. Jack, you would even feel that now familiar faint magnetic pull, signifying that one of the artifacts awaits.
What?
And I think that is where we'll call it.
Dang. Right,
Nathan
found
knows.
another magic item.
I know.
This has been Sanity Damage, To Whom the Sea Belongs. Thank you all for joining us on this epic voyage. We would love to hear from you. So please go to Linktree/Sanity Damage to find links to all of our socials, especially our Discord, which is the best place to pop in and hang out with us. I'm going to link some of the mythology for the Ahuls that they fought earlier this week. So come check that out. Let's see, Patreon, we're on Patreon starting at $2 and going all the way up. At $2 a month, you can get PDFs that are related to any of the different campaigns that we do, including a supplement that we released pretty recently about consumables, including, actually, I can't remember if Sanity was in it, but a whole host of Body Nooks potatoes are in that supplement, so that's great. This show is a homebrew live stream, and our dice sponsor is FanRoll. You can get amazing dice and dice accessories at fanrolldice.com using the coupon code homebrew for 10% off anything on the website. Again, that's fanrolldice.com with coupon code homebrew. Quick reminder to go check out the Comic Book Yeti's Cryptid Creator Corner, the comic book interview podcast. Every Tuesday and Friday, you can find a new episode in your feed. So definitely go check them out. And one last reminder for those of you that are here with us in person, virtually in person, join me and Alex on Sunday night for the tea testing. I think that's it. So this podcast is dedicated to Brandon, who we hold in loving memory. To Whom the Sea Belongs is a Sanity Damage campaign set in the Kaleidosphere. Tune in next week, 2 weeks from now, if you're watching live, to find out what awaits in the cottage. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, we gotta go in that cottage, right?